Corner and Candlepin Bowling Network, right? All right, here we go. Let's go live. Hello and welcome to the 2024 ICC Men's World's Team Championship match from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Two number one seeds face off. Academy Lanes won it in 2022. They're going for their third title. They also won in 2018. Academy Lanes in the finals last year lost to A+ Accounting on the final ball. They're trying to get their first championship in 4 tries. I'm Paul Grant with Candlepin Corner crew. Corey Lisi, Jordan Britton, Greg Guyar here as well. Simulcasting on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and Candlepin Corner, both free to subscribe. Candlepin Corner on YouTube and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Hello, Jordan Britton.
Paul, we are in for a slugfest, and I am thrilled to be here with you.
Likewise. Talk about Candlepin Corner, first of all.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate everybody that's tuning in for this ICC final, the simulcast between Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. Again, just another outlet to grow the game of Candlepin Bowling. We have Candlepin Skins filmed here at Leda Lanes. Usually episodes every few months, or a few episodes every month. And yeah, glad to be on board here.
All right, we're on lanes 33 and 34. You see the skin sign that they broadcast here, and then later on the W1 Sports Network, along with Candlepins for Cancer, who does W1 Sports also.
I got nothing.
Right here. We are recording this just in case. Corey Packard leads off. He won both titles with Academy in 2018-2022. The leadoff bowler starts the finals with 9. Wood twirls behind the 9. Chris Merrill from Maine. Strike! Bombs away, baby! What a start for the match. Strike! On to Stars and Strikes, South Paris, Maine. Packard with the wood. No.
What a start from Fenway Academy. We were talking about it last match. Chris Merrill going to come out guns blazing. Getting his revenge for last year. You know he wants this.
Chris, 36 years young. Packard 9, wasn't there. What a great sport. It's unbelievable. Anybody can bowl at any age. This bowl is now 100. Great crowd on hand watching. Kegler's Den here at Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Chris averaging 127 in his league. Corey Packard trying to rebound off that single pin miss. Half was to 2 in the 8. Merrill, beautiful ball, bouncing 7, maybe 8. The 10 wants to fall, wiggling and wobbling, won't go. First ball on the strike. Packard's second ball, looks good, all the number 7.
Nice comeback ball for Corey, everything but the 7 pin.
Merrill's second ball on the strike, spins and whirls and twirls. 18 through 1 on the fill. Packard 10, 19 through 2. Merrill a 9, almost a 10. Good stuff in 27 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner together. Corey Lisi on the technology. Anthony Leonardi helping on the background. Mike Prado as well. Thank you. Josh dealing with the hottest bowlers of the game today. Arguably the best, they say, right now. One of many great bowlers in this great game here in the finals. Cole Fry on the left for Fenway Academy. Daly drops 9. 3-pin left up, Wood to help.
Josh Daly, his first trip to the ICC finals, off to a great start.
Cole Fry bangs 8. 4 and 7. Daly, spare. Fry missed left. Josh turning 25, just over a week from now. How great can this kid get? Cole Fry 10, and how great has Cole Fry gotten? He was tremendous in that semifinal. He was the Maine State Open Eliminations Championship this past year. And Stars and Strikes South Paris, Maine over Chris Merrill. Great 10-string match, a thriller on Candlepin Bowling Network. Daly 9, another piece of wood to help, 19-1. Fry crossing over, 5-1 split.
A couple of young guns here primed for their first championship. This is going to be a battle between these two all day.
Absolutely. Daly looking for 2 in a row. Clinches it. 29, the ball through 2. Fry, good try, bouncing around. Comes back for the 9.
What an offer.
7-9. Call it 121 league bowler. Fry a 9.
Good check there from Cole. 2 pins separating us.
Fry at 19, was it 2-2?
Fry at 19 through 2, yes sir. Tim Jalbert, Jeremy Seaholm stepping up, our number 3 bowlers.
Boy, he steps up big time in these matches. 5.
Jeremy off, but a decent look at a spare.
Here's Tim Jammin' Jalbert through a triple strike in the finals last year. But you got the nickname, Jammin' Jalbert.
Jalbert is unbelievable, was so clutch last year in the 2023 final. Despite coming up short, they were only close because of his finish.
Jeremy trying to pull it off. It's the 6. Will it go? Not quite.
Oh, what a wiggle.
Jalbert spare for Fenway Academy. It's going to be Academy Award one way or the other at the end. Seaholm 9. Jeremy from Marlborough, Massachusetts, Metro West area, 122 average, 126. Peak ending average, high single, 196. High triple, 462, has 2 690s for his high 5. Beautiful ball, crossing over, strike! +2. Jalbert crossing over on the spare, 7, 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. 17-1, the first and 3, the finals.
Jeremy Seaholm, what a ball there in the second. He was so important for Academy in 2022, bringing home the trophy. And
Jalbert, another one, knocks it down, back to back, 27 the ball through 2. The crowd goes wild. (73-67). Fenway Academy has the lead early on. Joe Smith on the left, Justin Waters on the right. Justin turning 40 early December from Natick, Mass. His whole life. 130 peak average for a season. Smooth ball usually. That one got away. Give him 2 extra points to the horseshoe leaner in the channel. Give him a 5 ball. Joe Smith off to the left. 5-1 split, part of Academy 2 in the Friday Night Pro League. They won the title a couple seasons ago. Waters, nice ball, spare!
Big spare there for Waters.
Smith trying to pick it up somehow, almost. It does go!
Couple shooters.
How about that one? Explosive start for both sides. Joe, 48 years young, 116 average, 209 high single, high triple, 456, high 5, 695. Of Academy Lanes Pub, 125 Haverhill, Mass. Waters on the bonus, nice ball, 8-9.
Oh, wow.
Almost got it.
That 8-pin went down just behind the 7.
Smith on his spare. On the right side, steals 8. Generous lead, 1 of the 2 above the WON Sports banner.
And now we can welcome in. Unfortunately, we had some issues getting live on the YouTube website, but we are up. We are here. Welcome in 2024 ICC Finals as Justin Waters cashes in back-to-back spares to start his championship. Joe Smith misses off to the right, but welcome in everybody on Candlepin Corner and on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. We apologize for the delay, but we are glad you're here with us now. We are 8 boxes in, and Academy has an early 3-pin lead.
Jordan, give us a rundown of the scores for each bowl, if you could, please.
Sure. So thus far to start for Fenway Academy, Chris Merrill, 27. Cole Fry, 19. Tim Jalbert is 27 through 2, and he is filling a spare. Joey Smith sits at 28. For Academy, regular Academy, not Fenway Academy, Corey Packard, 19. Josh Daly, 29 on a spare. Jeremy Seaholm on a strike, 19. Danny Harris does a great ball. He's just one. And Justin Waters, 29 in a ball.
Brian Kroll looking for his first championship. He wants it bad. Almost had it last year. 4-pin difference against A-plus accounting. Heartbreaking finish. Harris, spare. All the balls on a roll.
We have marched all over the place. There are no nerves here. There is no slow start. Both teams coming out swinging here in this ICC Finals.
2-4-7, 6 for Kroll, trying to send it over. What a try, right behind the 6. Oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Incredible bid.
He's from Stowe, Massachusetts. Brian Kroll. Fundamentally sound and accurate pinner. Hugs that ball, side of his face. And right on cue, a 10. What a great sport. What a great game. Get the word out. Please share this match to your friends and family. Again, subscribe to Candlepin Corner on YouTube and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. We'll talk to Jordan about that again in a sec. Harris just missed the head pin, sweeps down 5, 1-3, 7-8-10, 15 through 1 in the first of 3 of the finals. Brian Kroll on the nose. 4-10 splits if you can use that wood.
These guys looking to cash in.
Harris,
Tough spare
nice
shots
shot.
here.
Oh, what a try.
Great bid there from Danny, everything but the 7. Brian Kroll discussing with Cole Fry and Chris Merrill how they want to shoot this.
Danny, 41 years young, born on Veterans Day from Dorchester, Mass. Section of Boston, 123 current average, 126 career high for a season, 189 high single, high triple 455, throwing a high 5 at 714.
Brian does have that left to right spin. Wonder if he can get above the red line on that wood, though it is fine with that piece out in front. Kick the ball over to the 10.
Good effort.
Tried to send the pin. Oh, and the ball went over, but unfortunately no good. Both bowlers looking at singles here.
Harris drills it for a 10.
Again, our viewers are starting to pour in here. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we apologize for the delay with the stream getting going.
Let's get an update from Jordan Britton.
Yeah, those viewers are starting to pour in again. We appreciate you guys being here. We are live on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner on YouTube. This is the 2024 ICC Finals. We are just through our first trip here, and we are dead even, 121 for each team. Academy Lane sitting on 3 marks. Fenway Academy sitting on 1.
Chris Merrill, one of the best bowlers in the game for Maine. 1-2-7, right side 6-10. Here's Corey Packard going left, 8 and back, 1-3-6 in front. Merrill slides inside. That's a Paul Grant shot.
We are live from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. They have been incredible hosts this week, all week long, from Monday with the singles all the way till the finals today. Have done an unbelievable job. Lexi Booley and her crew have just been so gracious to all of us.
Corey just missed number 1. Merrill tough out, tough 6. 33 through 3 in the first of 3.
Started with that hammer ball. Has been open since, but plenty of room.
Corey missed right for 9.
Pins are going to be important. Again, this match is tight at the start, and we expect to stay that way all the way through the end. So pins are going to be important, even when these bowlers are not converting their spares and strikes. Chris Merrill looking to get going again.
4-7, 6-9 right. Back with a fresh rack. Beautiful ball. 7.
Splits for both our bowlers.
6 right, 7 left. I like that wood for Packard. Maybe a little too angled.
This is going to be super fine, but if he maybe can find the left side of that wood, I think he has a chance to send that piece over to the 7. See if it's covering.
Trying to kick it over. He slides around and just can't quite get there.
Needed just a little bit more angle now as we see it. Unbelievable bid.
Couldn't find electric charging station. Not enough on it. None available.
Merrill gets by. He takes 8. It's 41 through 4. Corey pins out, takes 10.
Greg Guerra will call the second string with Jordan Britton. Will be back with the third as well.
In a joint effort here.
Absolutely.
Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner. We are all thrilled to be with you. We have Corey Alisi on the tech.
Strike for Cole Fry. Bars
bomb.
away, baby.
Rex a rack. Josh Daly looks to answer.
80 pounds 9. Explosive bowler. 6-pin left up. That's on a spare. Spare 9. Spare 9. Instant replay. 38 through 2. The 3 in a row. Bang!
Right in the face, no
48
doubt.
in the ball through 3. Who is this guy?
What a start for Josh Daly. Spare 9, spare 9, spare.
Two well-stacked teams.
Academy up 14. Again, way too early. But a 14-pin lead for Academy. Also a 1 mark advantage.
Fry going right. 4 spin to the post. Trying to slow it down. Josh Daly on his 3rd mark in a row. He goes left. Wood sizzles between the 1, 3. That's a 6 to the right, 7 left. Good go.
That is one heck of a break, especially the way that Wood's sitting.
54 through 3 in the first of 3. Fry tries to send it over. He does!
What a shot.
All pumped up. Spare on strike. Back-to-back spares, I should say. Daly. Oh, hit the head pin barely.
Not enough of it.
Yeah, a little more inside, they've gone. Cole Fry back-to-back.
Good bid. Cole sits at 49 and a ball through 4.
Daly hits the wood for a 10. What a start, 64 through 4. Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner, a joint venture. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Hey, Jordan, you like to sing? We get karaoke tonight, Friday and Saturday night.
Man.
Kegler's Den, 9 p.m. to 1
know.
a.m. Get your voice on. Kegler's Den at Leda Lanes, Friday and Saturday nights, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
See how the pipes are feeling after this match.
Listen to Jordan Britton.
Oh, gosh, you don't want to do that.
That's a strike. Wow,
bomb.
crushed it.
These Academy bowlers are all ripping racks.
And Jalbert.
Seaholm trying to match.
He gets 9.
That's
10.
gonna go.
He gets a strike. Crazy.
You get a strike. You get a strike. Everybody gets a strike.
Double strike.
Unbelievable bowling. Jeremy Seaholm, double time.
47 plus bonus ball. Jalbert.
This match might be first one in 1900. I don't know. Tim Jalbert loading up a strike.
Going right. Wood comes behind. Here comes Wood for one more.
It's not done yet.
Goes the 4. 1, 2, 7.
Jeremy, both balls are going to count here. Throwing the double, so he has one more ball in the second box. An additional for the third.
Over the triple. Too far right, but gets a bounce of 7.
Nice break there, takes 7. That's 27 in the second box.
1, 2, 10.
46 to this point, can add to it here.
Can you pick this one off? He does!
Oh, what a
And
shot.
back for the 2. How about that one?
Timmy Jalbert, what a shot. What a
4 in
start
a
from
row.
him.
See on the answer. He does! Unbelievable. Spirit double strike. Wow! The
Unbelievable
power of the
bowling.
double strike. Seaholm sizzling.
We're only 16 boxes in.
High-octane performance. Both sides giving their all.
What a start.
Joey Smith. Too accurate spread eagle. Ouch.
Through the heart. That was not on a fill, so it doesn't hurt too bad. Justin Waters here filling his spare in the second. He's 29 in this ball. Through 2.
Another good ball.
Eddie Rexel.
Unbelievable.
What is going on? Joey Smith, don't make the eagle. Oh my gosh, my heart could never. What a start here at Leda Lanes, Fenway Academy, Academy Lanes, putting on a show thus far.
Smith, nice out.
Unbelievable start here from Leda.
How dare they have a single pin left in the deck? There's supposed to be strikes and spares. quick update from Jordan Britton.
I think you'd be hard-pressed to find two teams that won a championship more than the two teams that are on this lane right now. So at this point in the match, with 28-pin lead for Academy Lanes, 242 to 214. Again, plenty of time left as Joe takes 2 on the right side. Justin Waters filling here in the third. Looking to double up.
He takes a check mark.
Might not be done.
5 stumbles, 2-4-7 to the left.
5-pin holds.
Oh, what a shot that was, almost.
He needed to throw the hammer ball. He did, but the 10-pin stayed up.
Waters to the mark. Not this time.
Oh, wow, these corner pins.
Check marks aren't as easy as they look.
Waters World off to a great start here. Everybody's coming out swinging.
I wonder where we got that nickname from. Smith at 9.
Some guy pretty creative with these nicknames. Waters checks 10.
Look at these scores. One of these scores down for this is crazy.
This is unbelievable. As our anchor bowlers come up here in the second trip, we have Academy Lanes 261, 38-pin lead over Fenway Academy, sitting at 223. Fenway Academy does have the mark advantage, though. Cole Fry, Tim Jalbert both sitting on spares, while Jeremy Seaholm is the only one on a spare. I will not say open for our friends in Canada, but Jeremy Seaholm, the only one on a spare for Team Academy.
Ryan Kroll, nice ball. 8, 5 in the 7. No wood, no luck. Danny Harris, strike! Bombs away, baby! Incredible bowling by both sides.
This is unbelievable. We get to do this for 3 hours? Are you kidding me?
Maybe 4.
Oh my, I'll take an extra string at this point. My blood pressure, I don't have my Apple Watch on. I'd love to know my BPM right now. This is unbelievable.
That's a good problem, though, this one. That's good high blood pressure, I guess. So, right?
I'll have to talk to I have a physical on Monday. I'm going to have to explain, listen, Doc, I'm sorry. You got to watch. Subscribe on YouTube. Again, we appreciate everyone being here. If you have not subscribed to Candlepin Corner and Candlepin Bowling Network, please do so. If you like the video, throw a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get notifications when we put videos out there. We appreciate y'all being here. We are well over 300 viewers. And the way this is starting, tell your friends. We got a treat brewing here. So tune in. Candlepin Corner, Candlepin Bowling Network, the ICC 2024 Finals.
Brian Cole kicked the field goal for an 8. Back in the pocket, check mark right. 5 middle, 3, 6, 10 to the right.
There's for a double. He's off.
He's got a 6-pack. Check his ID.
Check it off, Brian. Check it off, baby.
And if you guys notice, we have these nice indicators on your left and right for each bowler. You see the yellow squares. That indicates the bowler has hit the head pin.
Brian,
Kroll.
what's wrong with that shot? Sorry,
how
Jordan.
that goes. No, you're okay.
Harris, second ball, almost.
Oh, it's going to go. See you later.
Offensive rebound.
Mitty.
On strike.
Wow, unbelievable. These guys are putting on a show.
Roll at 10. Top of the order update from Jordan, Candlepin Corner.
So we're heading into the third trip here, and this is unbelievable. For Academy Lanes, Corey Packard sitting at 38, and the only bowler under 50 here for Academy. Josh Daly, 64. Jeremy Seaholm, 66 on a spare. Justin Waters, 68, and Danny Harris, 55 on a spare. Team Academy coming out swinging. Fenway Academy doing some damage of their own. We have Chris Merrill at 41. Cole Fry, 49. He's on a spare. Tim Jalbert, 67 in a ball. Joey Smith sits at 46. And Brian Kroll, 38. Corey Packard looking to get going. Oh,
Just the 5-pin left up.
Oh, Merrill's going hammer time.
Flowing with a strike. He got it. 9-pin collapses.
What is going on?
Pull the string.
This is unbelievable.
I think Bobby Joe Chase pulled the chain.
Corey's got a good look at a spare here. Touch the red line or below. Should be okay.
Packard missed it.
Pulled it right. Tough miss there for Corey. So again, with the indicators, you'll see a yellow square that indicates the bowler hit the head pin. You also see a red circle that indicates a split.
And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Jordan, ever a good time for that?
There almost is never. Again, I think we determined there was maybe once in a blue moon it is okay, but more often than not, never a good time for that.
Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate the love.
Especially in the ICC finals. I don't know if we ever have a good time.
Corey Packard from Sutton, Massachusetts. Father of 2 daughters, Emily and Lauren.
48
Staples
through
for
5.
30 years. Sorry. On the crossover, kick off the wall. It's 7. 3 wobbling 9 behind 10. Wood to help. Merrill going left, 8 and back, 1-3-6 in front on a strike.
Take
Like
6.
a WN Sports banner.
Good chance at a spare there for really for both bowlers. I don't totally mind that wood for Corey. Chris definitely has a good chance here.
For a spare. Yes!
Cashes in this Corey Packard. Makes up for the missed single.
Merrill, what a try, spins around. Can't
Wow,
get
that
the
wood
8.
came over, but just not enough. Great bid there. Also a thank you to Greg. He put in the chat the explanation of the indicators there. We got to give Micah Imperato a shout out for this incredible setup. All the cameras, different animations here, the totals, like I said, the indicators of the strikes, of the head pins, the splits. Micah did a great job in crafting this. Hoping we bring you guys the best possible production for the ICC finals, as it deserves.
Chris Merrill got a 10. Quick update in this scores for our viewing audience. They don't see it in the scoreboard.
Josh and Cole both no mark here. Josh back on the head pin here. He's been all over it to start.
Cole's on a spare.
Cole filling with a strike on spare. That's coming up the line.
Almost got
Oh
it.
my.
Now that's called the Julian strike. The head pin falls last.
We surely almost saw it. Josh, good look here with the wood. See if he can drive it home.
He does.
He's all over it. Cole just him in the head pin.
74 at the half plus 1. Fry hits another one.
Light hit, but he's on it. All counts the same. Spare for both our bowlers here in the 5th. Josh Daly, 74 in a ball. Cole Fry, 68 in a ball. The lead sits at 32 for Academy. And I'll try to do a better job of just referring to Fenway Academy as Fenway to limit any confusion. Daly on the fill.
Just missed left. 1-3-6-10. 4 hits from right. On the bonus 6.
That moves him up to 80.
160 clip.
What
Cole
a half.
Fry on the crossover. 7-3-6-10. Chance for another one.
These guys former teammates, Price's Wood Flooring. Now facing off in the ICC finals.
2021 U.S. Invitational Championship winners. Daly, what was wrong with that shot? Wow. That fizzled out fast. Cole Fry's high single, 199 for a spare. Missed left.
Oh, he's by.
High triple, 469. High 5, 729. He had the high average in men's worlds in the past.
I don't know if I've said this yet. Both bowlers will be markless. I can't say open, but both bowlers will be markless. I don't know if we've had that yet.
Daly a 9. Cole Fry a 10.
Seems like every trip somebody has had
And
something.
that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third.
Never a good time for that.
Gee, thanks. You know who your friends are. Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner, joining together for the 2024 Men's ICC World's Teams Championship match. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire.
Jeremy Seaholm filling a mark here on lane 34. He's 66 in a ball.
Nice ball, 9. Wood rolls to a 5.
Bye-bye.
Goes down for a strike.
Jeremy Seaholm.
Incredible.
Are you kidding me? 76 after 4, 86 plus 2 in the 5th.
Tim Jalbert trying to will it down. 4-7, 310 right.
I mean, look at these halves.
Incredible, just incredible. This is fun.
Unbelievable.
Jalbert trying to work it out. Missed inside.
And we're here for 3 games. Again, this has been a great one, but we have 2 more after this. Unlike all the other matches during the round robin portion of this tournament, total pinfall is all that matters. There are no points assigned to this playoff round, this championship match. It is total pinfall determining the winner.
Jalbert is 7. He's got a pretty good half too, Jordan.
You can't even keep up. I'm trying to look. My eyes are going 4 different directions. Tim Jalbert has an 80 half, and he's losing to Jeremy Seaholm, and he's going to put more on it in the strike. So Jalbert, while with 80, is going to be looking at a 10-pin deficit against his bowler at minimum, you think.
Jeremy's wife Susan here watching.
Jeremy to load up.
Another good ball. 3-6-10, chance for another spare.
Jeremy obviously capable of some massive numbers through his first 700.
Jalbert goes right, lucky to get 7, 1-2-10 on lane 33. Back to 34, but the skins, Candlepin Corner skin sign.
So Jeremy's at 93 for his half. He can get it up to 96 by converting this.
He does! Another mark! Unconscious!
This is unbelievable. He's 106 in a ball through 6. We got some real special stuff going here.
Jalba missed left, almost stole it.
We can't even keep track. We have probably about 7 games going on that are on track for something special. This is unbelievable. Academy off to a 57-pin lead over Fenway.
Jalba 9 after a 7.
We've seen
a paltry 89 through 6, we could say.
Yeah, I mean, and he's losing, He's down 17 plus a ball. Just unbelievable from all of these guys. Like I was saying, we've seen some crazy scores from Academy this week. They put up some unbelievable numbers, but this is at least it's on track to exceed anything they've done this week, and what a time to do it.
Justin Waters, 68 through 4. Believe it or not on a mark. I know it's hard to believe.
Both these guys, not filling.
5-1 split.
Academy also has a 3-mark advantage on top of that 48-pin lead, so it's going to grow.
Joe Smith, steady bowler over the years, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10.
Waters just got to run the line. He has pieces of wood covering both the 7 and the 9, so a decent chance if he can run. Really, probably more worried about the 10-pin.
Nice shot. Can't quite get the 7 to will it. Wood turns around. Won't go.
Wrong corner.
How close can you get again?
Great
Smith
bid from Justin.
with the wood. Will that fall? Oh, it took a wrong turn.
Fell the wrong way for
It
Joey.
finally went right turn Clyde, the orangutan, and every which way but loose. The Clint Eastwood movie. He was the star of the show, the orangutan Clyde. Jordan, you're too young to know that.
I am definitely. Listen. I'm sitting there like,
The
what is this guy
orangutan
talking
Clyde
about?
was hilarious.
Listen, I don't know what that is. I'll look it up later.
Each to 10. Right turn Clyde.
So 10s for both our bowlers. Justin Waters, 78.
He's you're getting old. Greg doesn't have these references either.
He's only 3rd on the team for Academy right now. He's 78 through 5.
Just past the halfway point of the first of 3 strings of the championship match. World Championship ICC Men's.
Joey Smith at 56 through 5, so he's still over par as well. Down 22 to his
What
bowler,
a
though.
smooth delivery. 1 leaning 2, 4, 7. Smith on the crossover. 4 left, 10 right. Wood coming out of bounds.
Great ball there from Joe. Tough split. Let's see how this wood settles. If it sticks around, one of them's not. So it looks like he's going to have to play outside the 4-pin.
Might be too deep, that wood. 36% chance for 4 Horsemen's. 35.99 stats by Candlepin Network.
Tough on the corner. This is a tough shot for Joe. That wood might even stop it from going over.
Good effort by Joe on the object pin.
Too full. Good offer there from both our bowlers, though.
Joe has a high single at 209, high triple 456, high 5 695. Waters used the wood for a 10.
Good 10.
Smith without wood, a 10. Another update from Jordan Britton.
Yeah, so as we head in to our anchor bowlers here in the second trip, we have Academy 396 with a 48-pin lead over Fenway, who's sitting at 348. Academy Lanes also has 3 bowlers, Corey Packard, Jeremy Seaholm, and Danny Harris, sitting on spares. So that lead is going to continue to grow. Danny Harris, who's 55 and a ball through 4.
Just missed right.
Academy's been off, but they keep getting this 4 horseman lead. Eventually, one of them's going to go.
61 through 4. Here's Brian Kroll. He curves in the pocket, crossing over, 5 middle, 9 right. Wood rolling away.
Beautiful ball there from Brian. Good chance to cash in. He's under par thus far.
Harris inside, got the 2, 147. 38 years of Candlepin Bowling. His father got him involved. Kroll for spare, missed right.
Just broke away. He's got that hard left to right break and just broke off a little bit too much.
Harris goes for the short 2 for 9.
Good pins there. They're off to a good lead, but they still need every pin. So that's a smart play just to take the 2.
Kroll so accurate, 10.
Yeah, Brian's been really good for a really long time. Just a phenomenal bowler.
Tremendous crowd watching on hand at Leda Lanes.
Both teams here, good mix of crafty veterans and some young guns.
Harris 2 full, 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right. The bowler's starting to simmer down, you could say in a sense.
I don't know if it's going to be for long, but
Kroll, another crossover shot again. Instant replay, 5 and the 9.
my forehead will enjoy a little bit of silence while we can get it.
So we can get this one, 51% for 2 and 3 pinners.
This would be
Stats by
unbelievable for
Candlepin
Danny.
Network. Harris whirls and twirls, won't get to the 4. Good effort again.
See if Brian can cash in. Just missed this shot. See if he can get it the second time around.
He does. He heard you, Jordan. Spare.
Sometimes you just need a practice ball, right? I guess that's why that's really a Paul Grant special, I think.
That's right.
Technically, but this one's a smudge on the board.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It just came to me.
Just the second, make the third. No, it was his second shot. That's not it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have made that
that's
shot.
a different variation.
I would have missed that shot, maybe in the third.
He got a second try right after at the same leave. So we'll call it a Paul Grant special variation.
Okay, I can live with that.
We'll have to agree to that.
6 completed boxes. Update again from Jordan Britton.
So yeah, some incredible bowling here as we come back up to the top of the order. Academy Lanes is up 53, 421 to 368 over Fenway. Chris Merrill on 34.
Hit the head pin barely. It didn't go. Now it finally does. 2, 4, 7 right side, 6 right, 9 left.
Corey is filling a spare here as well.
Beautiful ball, lightly salted.
Oh, but
5 somehow. Merrill, good try. Nothing to show for that.
Oh, those 2 pins in the front, or the 2 pieces of wood, are making it worse. If they weren't in the way, I think the shot's wired.
Plethora of wood for Packard.
Now he's got a much harder look at it. Gonna play one of these 2 up high.
He sent it over.
Oh, it's gonna go. What a shot.
Another spare.
Corey Packard, are you kidding me?
Merrill H, 78 through 7. Corey Packard.
What a beautiful shot. Timely spare.
73 in a ball for 7.
Unbelievable here. Chris Merrill looking to get it going again.
Strike bid 9, pushing the 7.
That's
holds
a great
up.
way to do it. Corey, after a tough start, has come roaring back, and now with a good feel here, can pass Chris Merrill in the effort to join the party of beating his bowler. The only Academy bowler at this point to not be ahead of his opponent.
Packard on the bonus, in the pocket.
Another light hit, but a great
Merrill
mix.
spare.
Dueling 9-pin drops here. Merrill cashes in.
88 in the ball through 8 in the first of 3, the championship match.
With that fill, the lead is ballooned to 60.
Packard staring at the 2 for another mark.
2 pieces of wood in the back, but they are too far off to matter, so it's just him and the pin.
For a spare. Takes it down.
All over it. Corey Packard, another beautiful shot. Dueling spares for our leadoff bowlers here in the 8th.
92 in the ball through 8. What a battle here. It's going Academy Lane's way right now. Here's Cole Fry. Slips. Strike! Slipping strike! Wow!
What a ball.
How about that one? That's new bowling style.
Doesn't matter. When you're hot, you're hot. Does not matter. Josh Daly, see if he can match here.
He pounds a banana split. Where's Casey McCool? Lakeside Lanes. He's always hungry.
He's going to have to make it clean, too.
He's always growling. I put that on the ACST page. Banana split. He kept saying he's hungry. That's why it's stuck.
Oof. Oh, my goodness. He just got by. Have to, again, a huge thank you. Our viewership pushing 500 now at this point early in the match. If you are watching, then we appreciate you hitting the like and subscribe button, whether you're viewing on Candlepin Bowling Network or Candlepin Corner, but we are glad you are here with us regardless. Also, if you're able, please share it with a friend. There is a share button on YouTube. Send it to your friends. We got to continue to grow this game, get as much viewership as we possibly can. We appreciate any and all viewers who are here with us.
Sorry, Jordan. Cole Fry, 3-6 right, 4-7 left on the strike. Daly back in the pocket for a strike. He's got it!
What a ball from Josh. Big answer. Big answer there.
Slid that 5 across the lane, slammed it down. Fry, what a try. Just missed by a smidge. We're talking serious 600s this string.
Yeah, we're pushing 7 right now.
Maybe. Fry at 9.
Yeah, I mean, this is phenomenal.
104 through 9 for 104 straight. 104 through 8, make it. Sorry.
104 through 8. Yep. Still got plenty of room here. So the lead is up to 60 now. 60 pins for Academy over Fenway. Marks are even. Corey Packard on a spare, Daly on a strike, Chris Merrill on a spare, and Brian Kroll on a spare.
Jalbert 8, 4 left, 8 right. Wood coming back.
Jalbert, a beautiful pocket hit. Leaves the 4 and the 8.
Red hot Jeremy Seom in lane 33. Another head pin hit, and the 9. The guy is just incredible. Otherworldly here in the first.
So he had gone spare, strike, spare, and now the 9. Another chance for a mark here.
Yeah, that's a tough 2-pinner angle. It always seems to be tough to pick up.
Jalbert drives through, only takes 1.
Hit the object pin.
Jeremy, 115.
For another one. Yes!
My goodness, you have got to be kidding me. These guys are going to be over 500 before the 4 bowlers come up.
Jalbert a 9. Jeremy Seom, 125 and the ball through 7.
Jeremy Seaholm, 6 marks in a row. He's 125 in a ball.
Jalbert 9, 98.
Unbelievable.
98 through 7, still a good score.
6 marks in a row for Jeremy.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap. There's plenty of time for Fenway Academy. We've seen teams win by 100 in strings.
Plenty of room left here for Fenway. They're fine.
Jalbert off to the left, 6. Another 4 horsemen. This time it's the 1, 3, 6, 10 right side. Seaholm missed right that time. 5.
Go get it, Jeremy. You got this one. You got it.
130.
Unbelievable.
130 through 7. Incredible. Jalbert for a spare, missed right. He's at number 1.
Jeremy has that piece of wood covering the 9-pin. Just has to run the 4.
For 7 in a row?
Yes! 7. Oh my! When you're hot, man. Just find a way that everything goes, and that's Jeremy Seaholm right now. 7 spares in a row. He's 140 in a ball through 8.
Going like his TV days today. 7 in a row. Just sensational.
Academy is up 76 in the first string. They have 3 hits to 2.
140 the ball through 8 for Jeremy Seaholm. Good for him.
Again, Academy Lanes is up over 500 in the 4th trip before their 4 bowler comes up.
Joe Smith. 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right.
Almost a diamond, but he did get the 8 to fall off there.
Justin Waters.
Waters, 3 10s in a row, though no marks.
Get in there.
Beautiful ball, strike!
So much for that.
Baby! It's Strike City here in Nashua. How many strikes are there in this string, guys? This is crazy.
For Academy Lanes, I'm counting 1, 4, 6, 8. Nope. 8? 8?
Smith.
I believe 8, maybe 7.
10.
Either way, I mean, this is unbelievable.
Smith at 10.
Same ball, Justin. Same ball.
This is just absolutely
Here's our count.
astonishing.
So we have 7 strikes, 15 spares for Academy, 5 strikes, 8 spares for Fenway.
Smith.
Appreciate Corey Alisi on the graphic there.
1-3 in front, 4-7 left. Thanks to Mike Imprado also with a setup.
I mean, unbelievable. Waters looking to double up here. He's 98 plus 2 through 7.
2 tons.
Waters crossing over, 7 left, 6, 9, 10 right.
He's light but decent. Let's see how this wood settles. It's a tough one. Tough angle, and it's off to the left like that. See what he can do.
Too soft in that one.
Probably go up high on it. Try to send that piece of wood over. Just take 3, and if you get the spare, awesome. But at least put 19 on the fill. On the strike, excuse me.
Looking for ricochet spare on strike. Somehow nothing goes. That's a skee ball
The
shot.
angle on that wood was brutal.
Over the 50 to 100 spot, skee ball shot. Smith at 10.
Good 10 there for Joe. Pretty 9 there for Justin. Great bid.
86 for Jalbert. Academy Lanes putting on a show. And Fenway Academy not too bad themselves. Anchor balls coming up. Danny Harris, Brian Kroll. Brian's on a spare.
Brian is filling here in the 6th. Yep, he has 58 in the ball.
2 full, but got a break. 9,
That's
10
all of them.
strike! Harris on the head pin, 9! Wow, this would be a 9. There'd be some 250s for a 9-pin tournament.
goodness.
Wow.
Keep that ball going. Keep that ball going.
Brian Kroll, 78 plus 2. Danny Harris.
For another one. Bang!
Danny now at 90 plus a ball.
This is just an amazing display by all sides. 10 balls, giving them their all.
Spare in the 7th. We will update you on the mark count after this game. The numbers are astonishing.
We may overload our circuits here.
Imagine if we do paper scoring.
I know, really. That'd be something. 3 for Kroll. Harris, 2 perfect, spread eagle, 1% chance to convert. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. 2-4-7 left, right side pins, 3-6-10.
Brian has another ball. They're all in a bunch here. Danny 94 through 8, or through 7, excuse me.
Kroll, good shot, bouncing the 5, but not the 7. 9 to strike.
Good comeback ball for 19.
Brian 10. Harris, a rare 6.
Tough 6, and now with the forefill, essentially just a pair of 10s after the spare for Danny. So
Greg Riel will call the second string of Jordan Britton. I'll be back with the third. Let's get an update from the non-soothing sounds of Jordan Britton.
yeah, I'm not so soothing, but I'm going to do my best. So we got a treat going here. Through 8 boxes, we have Academy with a 62-pin lead, 551 to 489. Academy 7 strikes, 16 spares, 23 marks thus far. While Fenway has 6 strikes and 8 spares, which again is nothing to sniff at, but unfortunately for them, Academy has just been on a tear. 62 early on in this championship match.
92 to ball for Packard, lane 34. Another head pin hit, and takes a couple more down. 7 is a fill.
Nice little break there for Corey.
Merrill and Mills taking down 7.
Corey was on a fill there as well, so that 7's added to his total. He's at 99 through 8.
And 7 for Merrill. He's on a fill too, I believe.
Corey can go probably red line or below.
95 for Merrill through 8.
Somewhere underneath that red line, try to deflect over and take the 7-pin.
54 for a spare. Yes!
Shot.
Can anybody miss?
109.
Merrill.
No, the answer to that ball is no.
Bounced beyond the 7 and got a dance.
The answer to that is no. We really are not seeing many misses here. I mean, this game so far needs to be tracked to a greater degree.
Chris Merrill at 10.
109 and a ball for Corey, 105 through 9 for Chris. Also, just a visual note for our viewers. Some of the scoreboards are jumping up a box, like you see 10 for Merrill in the 10th. That's not there yet. Just kind of a glitch that we're trying to figure out. So disregard when that does happen.
Corey rifles the pocket, but 2 full. A clipped wing eagle. 5 fill. Merrill 1, 2, 4. Spare chance.
Got rid of the corner. That's big. A couple times we've tried to run the horseman and we've left either the 7 or the 10. So that's a good break there for Merrill.
But not the Candlepin corner.
No. Can't get rid of us.
Not at all. Keep growing.
Corey takes 2.
Merrill for a spare. Miss left.
Off his object. Oh, wow. That pin almost, that was full head of steam.
Almost got a rebate.
Corey looking to just grab 2. He'll take his 9.
What'd you say, Jordan?
He turns around like I wasn't trying.
Jordan, you never predict things right anyway.
My gosh, no, my predictions are usually pretty bad.
Is that why you
so.
don't do those occasional
listen,
podcasts anymore?
I took a beating on all those, so I gotta retire. But Corey's gonna finish up with a 122 first string. Chris Merrill 114.
The lead is 66 for Academy Lanes, but that lead is not safe.
Josh Daly filling a strike here in the 8th. He's 106 plus these 2.
Look at this.
Oh my! Yeah, when it's going good, it's going great.
He threw a 46 now with the old and with the new with the Hall of Famers. Cole Fry with 9. Wobbling 6.
Oh, he wiggled that 6-pin.
One of the best rising stars in Maine with Kai Hunt, Mark Webber, and others.
Could go way left and try to snap something around, but I think the left tip of that front wood is probably his best bet.
Ooh, wrong side.
Oh,
wrong wood. Fry for a spare. Yes!
Pole cashes in. Nice shot there. He's 121 in a ball.
Josh High single 199, also was a 192. Takes an 8.
Wasn't there anyway.
Late in the first of 3 strings, the ICC Men's World Team Championships on Candlepin Bowling Network and joint venture with Candlepin Corner. Both free to subscribe. Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner, winning combination.
Josh Daly, 122 through 9. He's off again. Cole filling the spare here.
6-1, 6-9, 10.
Decent break. Josh has the cover. I think he might try to play this outside ideally.
127 through 9. Daly missed number 1. Everything else went.
Hey, no worries, Josh. No worries up there. Grab that
Not an easy shot for Fry. Very capable of making it.
Oh,
too
wow,
bad.
the ball went
Wow.
right in between the
Gets a
6 and the 9.
gets
Oh,
a
my
giggle of that
goodness.
one.
Not nice.
Daly a 9.
Great game up there. Still great game. Good job. Good job.
Cole Fry, a 9 to match.
Stay up there. Good job, buddy.
Cole Fry, nice string, 136. Josh Daly, 131. And Jeremy Seaholm on a mission today. 7 marks in a row, 140 in a ball on lane 34, filling a spare.
Academy lane 606. Jeremy Seaholm 140 plus a ball in the 8th.
Here it goes. This time no head pin hit. At
Here's the
5.
clear. He threw a strike there. We were
145 through 8.
in for something, but
Joshua 178 early this week in the round robin. Tim Jalbert steals 8.
this
9,
isn't done.
10.
That's
He'll take it. The 2-1 split no longer exists.
no delay of game here. That counts.
Oh, just missed for number 8 in a row.
Wow,
How
Jeremy.
close can you get? The 9 survives the spare. 10, 155 to 9. Fabulous performance by Jeremy Seaholm
Unbelievable.
on the world stage, literally.
Tim Jalbert 117 plus 2. 71's the lead. Tim's going to cut into it here. He's the only one on the board with a mark.
Back on the head pin, mixing and matching.
A little bit light, but gets a mix.
5-8 corner post.
I'll sit.
Jalbert comes the pocket. 7, 8,
Hold on.
7-10 post.
Oh, I think Danny's yelling, sweep it at him. If he can go red line or below on that piece of wood on the right, really towards the 10 pin, can sweep that piece of wood over, should run right down the line.
For another spare.
What a shot. Beautiful shot, Jeremy Seaholm.
Is out of this world amazing. Jeremy Seaholm.
165 in a ball. In 2022, it was Danny Harris who threw a 170 in the finals. This year, Jeremy Seaholm going to get himself potentially into the 70s with a good fill here.
Jalbert won't get to the East Coast. 121 average, 123 peak average from Haverhill, Massachusetts, next to New Hampshire. Takes a 9.
This is, epic. I have goosebumps.
126, making 135. Tim, Jim, and Jalbert, 135 first.
Goosebumps watching Jeremy Seaholm right now with this epic performance here in the first game of the finals.
A strike to get to 175 in the finals.
How about that? Tim Jalbert throws a 135. He's going to lose by over 30.
Seaholm, right side, 7. How about a stunning 172? 172, first string finals for Jeremy Seaholm. Co-host of the Approach podcast with Danny Finn.
Ripping the approach, Candlepin approach, Candlepin Newt something, I don't know. He's on some kind of podcast.
The Approach podcast with Danny Finn, Jeremy Seaholm, free to subscribe on YouTube also. And the Approach Ripping the Racket podcast with Tim Matero, Brian Hathor, and Calvin Locke.
Jeremy Seaholm, unbelievable. 8 marks, 7 of them were in a row here in that first game. 172, unconscious.
We still have 2 strings left out these final 4 boxers. Justin Waters.
Guys, we're not even close to done. You got to tell your friends here. This is something amazing.
Jalbert, 3-1 split, 3, 5, 6, 7 left. Bulls take a break from the marks temporarily. Waters, too far right, 378.
We're just trying to make the triangle, see if something moves over there. Straight through the heart.
That sounds like Bon Jovi.
638 for Academy. We were on 700 to watch. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but would take something incredible.
Justin 9.
Which the way we're going in this match,
Joe an 8.
wouldn't surprise me. 647, 568. I'm sorry, 576. Fenway's going to go 600 and be down around at least 50. Again, potentially more.
They're capable of doing the same exact thing, too.
Oh, without question. Without question.
Justin, a paltry 122 through 9, you could say.
Waters trying to get into the 40s here. Through the, oh my gosh, what? How did that happen? I don't even know. That was unbelievable.
7-8, 6-10 right. Joe Smith looking to finish strong.
Ball from Joey.
Another split. 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right. You have the splits here too?
Joe has 5. He has 6 head pin hits, 5 splits this game. Waters trying to cut it over. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Shot. Are you
Oh
serious?
my gosh.
Wow.
There's no way.
Mike Machici can't believe it. Corey Pack, like, what the heck is going on?
Justin Waters, are you kidding me?
This is just crazy. There may be an investigation after this match.
My
So
gosh.
crazy. Wow.
A 71-pin lead is going to grow here. 132 plus a ball for Justin Waters. Needs 8 to get to 140.
Take
9
that.
puts their lead to 80.
Take that 10-pin.
Clean.
Waters World. 6.
Only 6 and only a 138. Come on, Justin.
172 for Jeremy Seon, 138 for Justin Waters, 131 for Josh Daly, Corey Packard, 122, and Danny Harris, 100 through 8.
We are back in that conversation of 700 if Danny can have a big finish here, but if he just 10s out, he's going to be the low man at 120.
And there's a second banana split.
Call Casey McCool. Oh, but that's set up. Oh, man.
He's
that is set up beautifully. Danny can ride the Lightning over.
Brian Kroll, 2-1 split, 3-6 right, 7 left. Harris with wood to help. Yes!
Kidding me.
The 700 is a possibility now.
We are in play. Ride the Lightning, big dog. Are you kidding me?
Kroll sails right. And what's he at? 673 right now, right?
673, yeah. So he's going to need a big fill here.
At least 8 or 9 to help. Strike isn't the best odds. Kroll, a rare 7. $104 through 9. Danny Harris trying to send his team into the stratosphere even higher.
I think we might have cut out, but we are back. So hopefully viewers are starting to trickle back in. Danny Harris loading up. Wait, what is going on? There's no
tough break.
Look at the 3-pin. The 3-pin is the 5. But I don't totally hate it with the way the wood's set up. If he can go right tip of that wood, should be able to snap into the 6 and carry the 10.
We are recording this match. You can watch its entirety later on. Harris
see if he can
spare.
send it.
Of
Oh
course
my
it goes.
gosh! Wow, Danny, unbelievable.
They can't get the 700 now, I don't think, right?
688. No,
So
a 10
698 is
fill
the highest they can do.
will leave him at a crappy 698. So
Kroll robbed by the wood.
needed a better fill, but my goodness gracious! Again, we're starting to trickle back in. Apologize, we are at the
Mercy of the
it's
Wi-Fi.
the mercy. That's the word I wanted. The mercy of the Wi-Fi here. So we are doing our best, but we appreciate you guys. This will be recorded. You can go back and see this incredible string from Academy. I mean, and Fenway. They're well over 600.
Brian
You can
Kroll at
see this
9.
back on YouTube probably later tonight, if not tomorrow. But we're going to enjoy it right now.
122 for Ryan Kroll. Harris into the first with 7.
Danny.
132, and they get 695. Wow, wow, wow.
So I mean, I'm gonna try to recap this as best I can because this is something unbelievable. Academy is up 695 to 602, a 93-pin advantage, 7 strikes, 21 spares for Academy. The low man was Corey Packard with a 122. You've got to be kidding me. 122 was the low man. And then for Fenway, even here, Joe Smith, low man, 104. They had 7 strikes, 9 spares. They threw a 602 of their own. And unfortunately, they're still tracing 93 pins. Unbelievable from Academy and Fenway. We still got 2 games to go.
Greg, we are on the play-by-play for the second string. Greg.
So at this point also, we're going to bring Bob Lee in, executive producer at Candlepin Bowling Network. He's going to call side-by-side with Greg Guillar for Game 2. Paul and I will be back with you for Game 3 as we take you down the stretch in this ICC final. Bob Lee.
Thank you so much, Jordan Britton, and alongside Bob Lee, I'm Greg Guillar, Candlepin Bowling Network at Candlepin Corner with the world's final middle string.
Hey, Greg, what are we watching here?
Well, that 172 by Jeremy Seaholm, just had to look at the statistics there. The second highest single of the entire tournament on this right side, second to only a 178 by Josh Daly.
Yeah, so Fenway Academy threw a 602, right? Is that what I saw? and yet 695 to 602, is that right?
695 to 602 in that first string.
Okay, well 602 is usually good to,
And as Duncan McDougall on our crew as well today had the scoop for us, that is the highest team single across the entire tournament.
Okay, and we have one lineup change. Corey Elise was telling me Smith and Jalbert just swapped.
So a roster change, but no,
just a shakeup.
Substitutions can be made before the halfway point of a string and not on a mark. Chris Merrill.
Yep.
Chris Merrill has a 3 and 2 split. Only the 6 and 10.
Did you have a favorite spare there for Academy and Academy Lanes in that first string?
Well, I mean that Waters 6, 7, 8, 10.
I was expecting that.
Thanks for baiting me, but I mean that's probably the most flippable moment I can imagine. I mean, sure, Jeremy Seaholm was just an entire highlight reel unto himself with that double strike.
For the second highest single of the tournament.
Exactly.
Is
on this side of the house, and the two sides of the house is played differently. We'll get to that in a second. Second highest was Tim Hazard at 166, and Dave Barber 163.
Here are the number 2 bowlers. Bowlers I think we're going to see competing for decades. Cole Fry and Josh Daly.
This should be good.
Hey, we had Fry over there on the left side in the semifinals and in the quarterfinals. He threw 6 strikes. He had a double in the second and third string. Threw a 4-11.
Daly busts up this split. Fry has 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, and just goes down the middle column. 1, 3, 8, and 9 taken out, 5, 10. Stay put. This annoying piece of wood is rolling slightly out of the way. Thank goodness Daly's a lefty. He has access. Connects. Smith.
Wow.
Starting spare for Daly. Fry backwood not as helpful as he had hoped.
On these lanes in 2021 at the Leda Lanes, we called it the U.S. Invitational because Canada wasn't able to leave because of COVID. Daly made a 7-10 split where he broke a pin and bashed the tip off of it and sent it across the way on these lanes.
Fry box 2. This one gets off target. One we name after Bob Caleri down here in New England. 3, 6, and 7. Fenway back a bunch, but remember, 2 strings still to go. They can pick this lead apart. Fry looking to find the range, Daly. What looks like it's aimed at the 7-pin, but plays it on the cap instead. That's not where he wanted to go. Wanted to play that on the 3-6. Fry out for 9.
He's at 17. Daly with 7 in the fill. He's at 26.
So I was mentioning earlier how the two sides of the houses play differently here at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire, where we're live with the world's final. And essentially, it was tougher scoring conditions on the other side, lanes 1 through 18.
Much tougher to knock down a pin, frankly. From what I've seen, I didn't spend much time over here with you, Greg. You could hit a pin pretty hard, and it was stable. It was like they were like ketchup bottles with big flat bottoms. You didn't want them to tip. They were built to stand, not to tip. So you'd hit a nice 4 or 5 mile an hour roll smack in the middle, and it would just stand steady.
4-2 6-pin wilts in front of the 10-pin.
Pins
does not convert.
Pins were picked up new a couple of years ago, and a bunch of them.
Jeremy Seaholm picking up where he left off with a spare.
Yep. 172 in the first. 10 in the ball now in the second. We had the pleasure of covering Jeremy for years. He runs the Approach podcast. The big joke there, Danny Finn talked about how many 700s do you have? Well, Jeremy now can say he has one because last year in the ACST, he pulled it together in one of the most emotional performances I've ever seen. Certainly for the ACST regular season.
The most emotional until now, maybe?
Yeah, for the ACST, I said.
Seaholm lamenting he couldn't be here last year. Academy Lanes made a playoff run up in Moncton, New Brunswick. Fairlanes Bowling Center, not to the finals. Fenway did, falling just one ball short.
Hey, good bid, but
I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times. It's not Chris Merrill's fault.
All right, Seaholm, who had one no-mark box.
I mean, sure, you want him to come up clutch there.
Yeah.
It's not all his fault.
He started with a open string in the 172, didn't he, Jeremy?
He started with a 9-box actually.
7 in a row.
Yep.
He ruined his perfect game from box number 1.
Yep.
Hey, Jenny Rose started her 210 string with a 9-box, so anything's possible.
That's right.
The new ladies high single.
And she's getting a ceremonial trophy for that on Tuesday.
Two-pin tips over strike. Justin Waters. Bob Lee's taking a gander over at the statistics here.
Yeah, well, he said 148.
Oh, hum. Good men's pro average is about in the 120, though we've seen a lot of the 1-teens here, considering the difficult but fair conditions here at Leda.
Yeah, there were only 5 or 6 bowlers on our side that had 120 averages during the Worlds. So.
Right, the other side of the house, the bowling center, even tougher.
And Jalbert.
Just a 7-box, the third ball gets away.
So Jalbert, and you used to see Jimbo Ayat. The two of them have been thick as thieves. They were the best buddies on this team, and in the semifinal, they bowled against each other because Jimbo moved over to Lucky Strike this year, and there was a bit of heartbreak there, and some good challenge. They still have lunch together once a week.
Invitational tournament, the captains decide who get on the teams. Waters has the 4-7, Tim Jalbert the 1-3-7-9. As Wood looking at the 7-pin, 1-3-7. The action just goes right in front of the 9-pin, nothing goes back there.
So you'll see.
Waters' flank isn't perfect, but it spins. He plays on the left side and gets it.
So after his 138, he's now at 30 through 2 and a ball in the second.
10-box for Jalbert. This is a combination of standard American vertical scoring notation you see here, where X is 10. That's not totally foreign to Canada, but one triangular smudge for spare, 2 for strike. And then Micah Imperado's yellow head pin and red circle.
Split.
Yep. Yellow circle. Yellow squares are head pins. Red circles are splits. There you go.
Here's Brian Crowell, one of the only bowlers that holds it up near his ear for the set. His pitch is off on the 2-pin.
Yep.
Danny Waters, who had the second best spare.
Say again?
Danny Harris, who had the second best. Danny Waters. That's a cool name, too. Who had the second best spare, that banana split. Here it is. Little too far left on the head pin.
Best spare for Harris.
Did you see him where he picked it up with that little, that he had hit that very thin vertical piece and sent it across? Took out the 6-10 with the ball and the 4-7 with the. Yeah.
My goodness.
That's right. All right, but meanwhile, what we're talking, the lead has grown. You know, it was only 93 before. Now it's 123. Academy Lanes, our 2022 champs, trying to make Fenway Academy runners up again.
All right.
They've been bridesmaids a couple times.
Split 6-7-10 for Kroll. Two veterans of TV here. Brian Kroll, a Channel 5 star, and Danny Harris on these very lanes here at Leda Lanes, 33 and 34.
Known to a lot of the community because Crowell Bowl in Stowe was run by his father.
But not in Lowell.
No.
6-7-10, Withwood. Flat on the red line, and it spins across the edge of the plate. Harris to full. The TV lights are up overhead on 33 and 34. Not turned on for this, but they are turned on for Skins, the all-new Skins on Candlepin Corner. You can check that out on YouTube. That'll be out of the channel.
He shook it. Yep. Shook it off.
So 9-box for Kroll and an 8-box for Harris. No gutter balls allowed, just like in any form of bowling. If you hit a pin in the channel first, and then it careens into a pin, that doesn't count.
All right, back to the top of the order. Corey Packard and Chris Merrill. Merrill, of course, in the anchor last year in this match.
You see the stats here, so 33 marks on the Academy side.
That'd be good for a series.
16. Packard's right back in there. 5-pin tips over, just busting up that little bit extra. Chris Merrill a split. Seems like he's had a few. Packard on that 7-pin, head pin, object pin, excuse me. Hits into the 7. And Corey Packard knocks it down for a spare. 2-6. No good on the third ball. Merrill takes 8.
Match total now favoring Academy Lanes by 128. You see it there in the center of your string as they picked up another 35 in this string after a dominant performance in the first.
Very reminiscent of the second of 2 Academy victories. That was streamed on Alley Chat, the Frank DeLuca channel on YouTube. Alley Chat. And that was just a runaway victory from the very beginning against Lucky Strike, who made a good run this year.
Oh, yeah, Corey.
Interesting. I'm
Coming up
why
short in the semifinal.
Corey turned around when he threw that one. It was a nice full ball. I think maybe he was expecting that to turn into a spread eagle. Yeah.
Looked like a split, we're told.
No. Okay, that pin is out. There's a line 24 inches out in front of the head pin. It's the Deadwood line, and that one's behind it. If any part of that pin were over the line, Brian would have grabbed it. But now Corey has to play with it.
Attaboy, Ralph.
So we're doing a special back-to-school special about Candlepin bowling called Playing with Wood in the Corner with Corey. He's hit it high.
Look at that reaction. Look at that face. Merrill matches a spare. Packard played it up high on the wood and did not expect that to go that way. Do you think he wanted the cap on that one, perhaps?
Come on, Josh, let's go, buddy.
You got the 4-1-1. Here he comes.
Keep an eye on the open marks there. You see every bowler's previous result. 2 open spares for Packard and Waters. 1 open spare for Chris Merrill. Josh Daly.
Oh, what a mixing ball, buddy.
Welcome to the new generation between these two. Candlepin New Gen, a show sorely missed. We need back because it produces great talent like this. They say the past, present, and future of Candlepin all under one roof.
Cole had the all-time high score among youngsters in that Candlepin Next Generation show. He had a triple strike, as I recall, maybe 4.
And they played that celebration on the intro reel for seasons to come. Right, a bit bewildered by how that shot went. Daly takes 10. That sort of embodies how Fenway is going in the string. They seem a little adrift right now, a bit lost.
Well,
But I mean, taking a look at their averages. Let's see. Fry had a 121 average, Merrill 117, Kroll 117, Joe Smith had 114, and Tim Jalbert a 116 average. Also of note, Dan Allard had a 117 average as well. Taking a look around. I wonder if his talents might be employed at some point. Buster 5, it goes. Fry's got to spare. Daly does not come up with his, so momentum back to Fenway Academy. They need a lot more of it.
13 or 14 more of those, and they'll be right in it.
Still plenty of time, though. So first they have to overcome the momentum in the string, which is still continuing to go in Academy's favor, 44 pins up.
All right, here's the man. Putting up, frankly, a legendary performance.
Man of the first hour, without a doubt. Jeremy Seaholm, 172.
Long
First
time.
string.
Yeah, long time.
He gets his, well, doing the 3-pin out.
That's a trickier one than Danny Harris threw.
I think Paul Grant is craving ice cream about now. 4 horsemen, 5, 8, and 9.
This could go he buries it heavy on the 6-pin, then he can get that thing so he's going to have to push it. Nope. That was the ball he wanted, but for a 1/4 inch. He longtime general manager at Ryans and Millis. Before that, at Fairway Lanes, Jeremy.
Said home of Channel 5 Candlepin Bowling News broadcasting with Don Gillis, of which Ryan Rowell was an alumnus.
All right.
9 box aside.
Seaholm's first ball in the 4th. Heavy on the head pin, and well, that may be his first split. Let's see.
3, 6, 7, 8, 10 for Smith. Blanks out front there. Actually, I think they both are. Oh, dear.
Seaholm had a split in the first, and that's 2 now in the second.
That split was nigh impossible for Seaholm. Smith was hoping the plank would stay put. Can he slice it anyway? It's got a whirly bird, but it dies off the back of the plate just before it hit the 8-pin. I think a little more, it might have had the action to get there. Good pinning, that's 9. Blanks are there for Smith. That's an easy 10.
All right.
See these? Boxes 3 and 4 coming up for Jalbert and Waters.
Come on, Justin.
Justin Waters.
Tim Jalbert ended up with a 104 in that first string. Disappointing for him. He is the heart of that team, in the heart of the order, as is Justin Waters.
That's Bob Lee. I'm Greg Guyar. You're watching Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. One or the other, please check us all out. Like the video by hitting the thumbs up button if you're logged in, and subscribe and hit the bell.
Beautiful ball. Jalbert throws a 42-mile-an-hour pitch from the right side. He takes the ball back right to left, and then throws with left to right spin, and does a lot of extra damage that way. Waters, the golf throw,
Picks the 6-pin just.
has a different kind of clockwork in his machine. His is a very straight back. It comes over the ball, just a little bit of right to left action at the end. And his ball barely moves off the spot, even though it still has some side spin. It is a. When he has trouble, it's because he gets splitty.
10 and a 9.
Picks up a pin there, and match is at 143. hits, 2 for Fenway, 1 for Academy.
There's usually the fine details to analyze when you see a match much closer in, but here it's quite simply several bowlers stealing the show. And I mean,
Waters is one of them.
Justin Waters with that 138 prior.
All right.
3-2 split.
Did I speak that into existence, Craig? Beautiful strike, and the 9 was the last to fall on that one from Tim Jalbert.
Jalbert came up with a chain of strikes in that 2023 run up at Fairlanes. Waters still fighting to pin out of this one. Couple of planks there to at least get rid of the 4-7.
That was Jalbert's first strike, and he has 2 spares. 2 spares up there.
Enough. That was a lot of rev rate on that wood, but it didn't quite get all the way across.
I think Jalbert is the one who's facing the splits. He has 6 splits prior to that strike. I have a 3 or a 4 to 1, 3.5 to 1. When I throw 3 or 4 splits in a row, or 3 to 4 splits on head pins, so it's time for a strike. 6 is obviously overdue.
7, 8, 9 for Harris. Grohl just cuts out the 6, 9, 10.
Rare ocean ball for Brian. All right, Harris, he's going to try to turn one of these into a propeller.
7-pin cluster. Grohl
That's it, roll.
almost blows it up hard. Wood rolls in front of the 7. Harris takes 9. Grohl 10.
Yep. All right, match is still hanging in the 150 zone, 141 right now.
Just one advantage after another. Academy Lane's last vanquished opponent was A+ Accounting, last year's champions.
Okay.
They put in a lot of promising efforts. Some powerful victories there, but just ran out of steam when it came to the boys in gray. 1, 3, and 7 for Harris. 3-pin goes out.
No mark.
For Horseman, just a 2-pin.
So the 2 teams together fell just shy of 1,300, right? In the first string.
Yep.
You know, 695 and 602. Yeah, 1297 between.
1297, yeah.
I don't think we're going to see that here.
I could have done that. We could have pulled out the calculator. You see the stats here. 16 more spares. There he.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. 13 or 14 more, and Fenway will be right in it.
And if I'm seeing that correctly, is that an average of 132 for the team? Shots and everything. 5-pin. Get over your head. It's wobbling. That wood is behind the 5. Chris Merrill.
So for pro bowlers, 9% of their first pitches turn into strikes.
Mobley's done a lot of work here with the stats. Not sure how much more time you'll have in the spreadsheet. Merrill spares.
That's based on a study of 2,000 head pins mostly from Channel 5 televised broadcasts from prior to the streaming age.
I think it's polite to say, I'm glad you quit your day job.
I'm retired. I didn't quit. All right, this is tricky. He's got T-square wood there.
And another question.
He whapped it. He whapped it with a propeller. He had to hit. He couldn't just push it back. He had to whap it. Yep.
My petition is to replace the
Whap.
indifferent face emoji on your phone. Just replace it with Corey Packard's reaction to that, or the previous shot where he made it in the unorthodox way. When he played high on that wood and the ball just went in, one or the other. Again, a very 2022-esque performance for the champions that year in 2018.
Packard, by the way, has 3 spares in a row.
The champion will be American this year after A+ Accounting took it north of the border last. Merrill doesn't get his 178.10 for Packard.
You had A+ over on your side, Greg. Hell of a team. For 4 in a row, Packard.
Good job.
Clicks out the 1-8.
There you go. Every pin, Merrill. Every pin.
So yes, we haven't had much chance to cross-reference our experiences here since most of our streams have been on opposite sides here, but they seem like a well-oiled machine. Like, there were several times where none of them had fewer than 9 marks. That stopped at the same moment they lost to Academy, pretty much. Now, Fenway on the other side, was it the same experience for you? Just putting?
Well, no. Fenway did take. There were some losses. They did fall down a couple times, but the break was great for them. Lucky Strike was putting on a show from felt like from 5 or 6 years ago when they were the dominant squad, and coming in rested off the double bye, Fenway Academy was able to dominate much of it spurred by the 4-1-1, the 4-11 from Cole Fry.
Cole Fry, the second highest average. Made the law in last year's Worlds.
Let's go now.
All right, Daly now 54 through 5, and Fry at 50 after the 5 fill.
Broadcasting live on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Check out Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook for statistics from this year's Worlds.
All right, Daly finds a head pin and a split. On that head pin study, I found that 40% of pro head pins turn into splits.
So that's about right. Maybe slightly higher here in Nashua. Fry gets a spare. Single pin's easy. That 2-1 split for Daly, absolutely not.
All right, tide is turned now. Match down to 130. Could be one of those long, slow tides that goes out, and there is plenty of time here. I've seen matches, money matches, doubles matches that well over 100 pin swings. Talking to Jonathan Boudreau in the back behind us a few minutes ago, he came back from 81 down with 14 boxes to play in his famed match against Brian Fuller Jr. Taking 50 or 60 of those in the last 4 boxes.
Thankfully, Brian didn't trip over the ball return on his way out. Triangle number 2 for Seaholm, 2-4-5.
But Fenway beat Lucky Strike by well over 100. And that's what they need. They need the kind of energy that they had in the semifinals.
Caleri sat down by Joe Smith. As if anyone could sit down Bob Caleri. 2-5 remaining for Jeremy Seaholm.
Now in the semifinals on your side, Academy, they were kind of close for a while in the first before Academy broke free, right? You guys, it ended up being over 100 pins difference.
Right, it was towards the end, really, where there was that resurgence. By the way, Brian Fuller Jr. catching strays, but he was a member of this Academy Championship team in 2018.
All right, 6 on the fill for Smith.
Seaholm, 2-full away.
After he's got a run of 9s. Yep.
Smith spares. Back to back. Lots of vocal support. Tim Jalbert probably chiefly amongst them. Fenway Academy will not quit. That is for certain.
Well, Smith's actually closing in on Jeremy for total. If you look at it.
Sorry, just Fenway. I got Jordan's memo on that.
All right, how about another 9? 4 9s in a row.
Yep, that's well pinned, and that's the blue collar aspect of Candlepin. Sure, you're a rock star 1 string, and then the next you're just a role player, having to pin. Seaholm doing pretty well for himself, 62 through 6. Assuming par is 10 a box, that's 2 above.
He hit the head pin all 4 of those 9s. 3 of them were splits.
Jalbert. Head pin. 4 wiggling.
All right. He's on the strike.
This wood seems less than ideal. Justin Waters. Splits, I thought, and the 4-7 went out.
Wait, one of the few times I could say this. No marks on the board for Academy.
Well, you talk about turning tides. Jalbert, tricky wood.
No. Okay, that's a 9 fill on the strike, though.
Did you like where that ended up on the wood? 6 goes, Waters does mark.
Told you, one of the few times you'd say it. There is now a mark on the board for Academy.
Previous box result gives you a look at that. Tim Jalbert gets a 10. Lots of great content on both their channels, Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. Please do check both channels out.
All right, lead now under 130.
Five pin sweeps away for Jalbert. He's got a chance here. And he's fully aware. Waters. Head pin 2-4.
Gone.
There they go. Strike.
The 2 was the last pin to fall.
Spare. That 20 box puts him at 87. Ten pin picked up for the spare.
Okay,
Seven pin picked up for the spare.
so three spares on for Fenway. That strike for Waters. And it leads back to 136. Behind the power of the 20 box.
Stack up a bunch of 20s. This could still change.
There's Brian Crowley. He's at 36 through his first 4.
I'm mostly certain it's Kroll. Forgive me if I'm mistaken.
It is Kroll. But I'm not from that part of the country.
4, 6, and 7. Danny Harris, the 1, 6, 7, 10.
That's why I said Kroll Bowl from Stoll. And then,
Oh yeah.
yeah, see?
Right.
It's like you have, it's like Worcester.
Hey,
Kroll. Yeah, he did. That piece was all the way out on the lip.
The left piece, yes.
Yeah, and being flat. There's a 1/4-inch lip between the alley and the plates. Kroll takes 10.
That's good for 9. You were saying?
There's a 1/4-inch lip there. So you'll see those pins if they roll back, which they do frequently in this house, rest up against those plates, and then they're going to go shoot straight back if you hit them. The danger, it's hard to make them flip, also because of the lip behind them. It's hard to make them spin like a helicopter. That's why I think that's why he went for the 1 over there. How about it?
Goodbye, 9-pin.
Yeah.
Hello, Brian Kroll.
It was like the other pins were dragging that 9-pin down, pulling it by the trousers. It was a mosh pit.
Check mark.
Go.
2-4.
Okay. So if the tide turns, the tide in for Academy lasted for the first 12. Remember they had that 90 some odd lead through 1, and then it continued as they burst up to 150. Now maybe the tide's going back. You've seen it go to 130, 120. You see the marks. Look at Jeremy Seaholmes first, and look at his second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 9s in a row.
Tide goes in, tide comes in, tide comes out, but we can explain this. 13 extra spares for Academy Lanes. That's pretty much the advantage there. Pins left standing I'll be curious about as well, if I may, please. Corey Packard gets up on box number 7. Lane 34, Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire.
Okay, 1 mark for Academy. That water's strike.
He's up this head pin.
Chris Merrill incidentally just got hung, as you see Fry, Smith, Jalbert, and Kroll with spares.
You're going to have to explain that for our newer viewers.
Yeah, if everybody gets a mark in the same box except you're hung. That's your team hanging you, and often there comes a beer or two comes with that.
And the hangman lights up on certain scoring systems. I love the semi-automatic CompuScore system, even though it's falling out of favor for this new Cubica AMF system that Leda Lanes has installed. They actually replaced their Pro Score system that formerly used at Woburn Bolodrome at FICO's Bolodrome as well.
Packard for 10, takes it. He's at 88.
I always get nervous when the bowler tosses the ball in the air like that. But I mean, then there's Duncan McDougall who does like the around the world and whatever else he does with the ball.
Mutual friend of ours, close friend bowler of ours, recently had a ball drop in while he was handling it like that and roll onto the next lane.
Strike!
As Merrill now five marks on the board for a Fenway. That's how the tide changes. So if you just look at the fills for these 5 marks, 2 strikes, 8, 3 spares, give them another 18 and a half, maybe 20. Let's call that's with 40 pins, 30, 35 or 40 pins.
Packard on this diamond. Bottles it partway through. He does that more than most bowlers, I've noticed. He has a sense for when his approach is going the wrong way.
Okay, and he has the ability to stop.
Right.
With the ball mid-air behind him and just turn around. The pitcher's buck. Incredible concentration.
Yes!
Plays it straight. I was wondering if he's going to be playing with that tip. All right.
I'm going to do a little dance with the cord because I have an idea.
Okay.
I want to get the match.
Right now, let's go.
Old habits break hard. I know this is Candlepin Corner and they got the sweet new technology here, but old habits die hard. I'm still doing cord dances.
Oh, yeah!
Daly at 64 throws one of those splits I was talking about. Right. Throws another one on. That's the Heinz ketchup leave.
Oh, I get it.
57. 5 and 7. All right. At the V, there's a place where both would go. That wasn't it.
Although it's interesting, the wood at different angles, so why would they just magically behave the same?
All right.
Pretty decent slice on that. Would have made the 5-8 on the outside. Bailey takes 9.
All right, try to pick one up. Does.
That gets 10.
All right. So the match is at 132. I think the lead peaked at 150 earlier.
Yeah, but it's going down there. So.
And it's receding now. There's all that seaweed on the rush. It's way behind us.
Sure. 9 pin tips over for Daly.
Baby split remaining.
The switch should be a non-factor, especially if it rolls off the back. Maybe not quite. Now here he comes.
Nope.
On the outside of it. Sure, Academy's way out in front, but Captain Josh Daly.
On the spot. Pushed it back off the wall and got a nice bounce on the 4-pin there. That was the baby split shot you want on the inside of the 3, but it's for 10. All right. Match is still hanging at 132. Mark's still all on the right for Fenway on a spare and a strike for Academy in red on upper left on your screen.
Academy up 39 in the string, but for the mark difference you mentioned. 2-4-6 for Seaholm.
I think there's enough to just about even it out.
Charles Smith, 9-pin tips into the 5 from behind.
And that is a strike on spare.
Seaholm looking for some of that magic from the first string.
3 in a row for Smith also.
See those red split circles stacking up on Seaholm's column. He takes an 8.
Oh, after the run of 9s. He began things with a spare after the 170.
Yeah, 172.
2. I was going to say it. I didn't want to say it wrong. I wasn't sure it was a 2 or 3. After the 172, he began with a spare. Since then, 9, 9, 9,
Well, it's
9,
very,
9,
well, it's
8.
very simple since apparently you understand statistics. Top minus stir equals 172.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You folks can see it up there in the top left. You know what I mean.
It's beautiful. Spreadsheet, I could just run that.
Checking top middle, Jeremy Seaholm, the 1-2-7-10. The 3-4-6-7-10.
All right, this could break it
Joe
out.
Smith.
This could break. You just have to hit it heavy.
Yep, on the diagonal.
All right, Joe.
Smith's got a tougher one.
That's still filling.
That's still working. No, that's what's going to roll in front of the 10.
All right, so 8 in the strike field, though. 18 bucks there.
Again, there's the occasional issue, folks, where the numbers are skipping ahead there. That's a book that'll be worked out in the future. So really, that should be 8 film, 9 box. It's just graphically displaying backwards. But the scoreboard is correct.
Through 8 complete then. Smith's at 100. He's 20 over his box. And Seaholm is at 80. So he picked up 7 on the fill in the first. Gave 7 back, and now he's even with his box.
Official score I note actually is 1,100 to 985. We will confirm that. It looks like we're 2 pins too high on the Fenway side.
Waters drops 9 to the 8 pin.
Yep.
That pin's coming out of play. See if Waters he's going to go. It doesn't.
Pin alone. That's fair. Justin Waters tacks another 20 locks on. Strike sandwich. 107 plus 1.
And a beauty.
It was a beautiful bid.
Yeah, the ball did its job. Hopping across to the 10 pin. Pin didn't do its job. Whole team needs to work together. All right. Waters now at 107 in the 7th, plus this ball.
So you see the string advantage shrinking, so at least Fenway isn't losing ground. Problem is, when you've had the Jeremy Seaholm show featuring Justin Waters, and now he's starting to become a showstopper of his own, as he has been in the past rounds too.
All but 5.
What does one do?
So is the sandwich continue? Is this a double decker now?
I mean, I guess that's the bread, nonsensically the first and third layers of a 4-layer sandwich. That's a pretty odd sandwich if you ask me.
I don't mind my meat under my fingers.
Okay then. Signal picked up. Tim Chalbert, spare in response.
That was pretty.
A lot of Academy talent, and you see the stacked bench. You can even see it on your screen. John Taylor, Charlie Collins, Jack Berrigan.
Mike.
Go captains Mike Machichi and Josh Daly.
All right, Danny Harris at 57 in the 6th. He No mark?
7 and 8 on the split. Headpin taken out.
All right, go get it. Give me 2 for a reason. 2 for a reason.
Broadcasting on Candlepin Bowling Network. Had some interruptions. Appreciate your patience, and the recording is in progress right now. And as with all the footage all across this week, we will have that uploaded live. All the Candlepin Bowling Network footage on Candlepin Bowling Network and this finals on both CBN and Candlepin Corner as well. Bundle of 5 doesn't work out.
Hey, great night,
I'm afraid this tide is not stemming. It's just hanging there. Maybe it's not a tide at all. Maybe that's just where the water goes.
Remind me, is the 30% chance on that bundle of 5?
27% on my stats, yes.
Okay.
I fairly small sample of it, but in the 40 or 50 marks range.
Based on a representative as possible sample.
Well, they're
Strike on spare. And again.
He'd like a sandwich too.
I mean, Danny Harris is the showstopper in the 2022 win.
Next.
Still doing quite well for himself.
Yeah, it's almost not a makeable spare, the diamond. You'd rather have the 4 horsemen after missing the head pin than the diamond.
Oh, nice spare pickup.
Those Caleri / post leaves go at about 20% rate for pro bowlers.
8 boxes, there you see it. 14 extra spares for Academy. Fenway we refer to just as Fenway, even though they are also Fenway Academy. Again, gaze on the beauty.
Numbers are going by so fast. I want to stop. I want to read them for an hour.
Well, YouTube viewers can pause the video anytime they want.
All right, but the action is taking place. That looked like a Chris Merrill, a washout ball.
We're not so lucky. These bowlers are too good at pace of play. Slow down.
No.
It's the world. Savor it.
It'd be all over ripping the rack now. Packard, both bowlers, different outcomes off the 3-pin.
Yes, Ripping the Rack is a podcast, and you can listen to it too, hosted by Tim Matero, Calvin Locke, and Brian Athern. Available on YouTube and all the usual suspects for podcasting.
They faced each other last night in the first round of the playoffs, Locke and Matero. Tim threw a double strike.
Were they in the same spot in the roster?
Not exactly.
But they certainly had a lot to say to each other.
Yeah, Tim came in as a sub for Lucky and fared well. And with his double strike, he had to end up with a 119. In that one.
And this is what I love about major competition like this, national and international. You can be good for a long time in the sport of candlepin bowling.
Nice.
And it's great to see the generations all under one roof. This Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire, and next year up in Canada, as is the tradition. Shared custody. It's only fair. Merrill the 4-6-7, Corey Packard, 7-pin. That was a good shot, I agree.
Go get it.
Went to the right of the 7-pin.
I think that piece of wood did eventually touch the 7, but we're not playing two-hand touch.
Like just to the right here. That's good. Advantage continuing to mount up. Real hush fell over the room there. Sure, this match appears out of hand, but first of all, it's not over yet. And secondly, you can't take any lead for granted. You don't want to get sloppy on the pinning, for example.
They're going to try to hang Daly here. Daly with no mark in the 8th.
Packard filling in the 10th. Doesn't like it out of his hand. He knows why. And he got 4. They let him know now. Now he looks and he sees the reality. Corey Packard, 124.
Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Your time right now, buddy. Your time right now.
Daly, the only one not on a
Dodo's officials, as you see them here, unofficial until confirmed otherwise, but that is correct. 1196 to 1076. Fry drops down 9 on that spare. 19 box is big for Fenway Academy. They try to get back in, and he's got another one. Goal Fry. 4 spares in the string. Yeah! Daly picks this up.
That one was wired to go.
Welcome back, Josh. Welcome back.
Welcome back, you hear it from one of his supportive teammates. I was about to say, Fry, you see the total, that's all that matters today. Has a 243 to 224 advantage in his matchup.
Daly was not a member of the Academy Lanes team that won last year. And there goes all 10 in a jiffy for Cole Fry. And this string is big, 127 plus. Daly always throws the same sort of ball you'd think would mash them all. This time it's 6. On the spare fill. Some glitchiness on the graphic, but it is correct. 99 through 9. Yeah! And the checkbox spares. So 109 and a ball. Basically, it's flip-flop. So spare 6 in the 9th, and then a spare working in the 10th.
Fry with 4 spares and a strike, and Daly with 3 spares.
Candlepin bowler, the sport of Northeast North America. Upper New England and Eastern Canada. Canadian Maritimes. Brunswick and Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Drops of 8. Drop of 9 on Daly spare, excuse me. Fry still working this strike fill.
We're on 118.
For count. One more. Make it a 9 fill. Goal Fry, 136. Josh Daly, 118. You see the totals there. Fry matching his previous total, going to 272.
Match difference is down to 107. Still higher than it was. He's 14 over the 93 difference in string 1.
I think one bright spot for this Fenway team, I don't recall Fry having this high an average in last year's final.
Jeremy broke his string of no mark boxes, the ones we call open boxes in the U.S.
With
a spare. Puts 8 on that. Now he's back above his number. That's 88 through the 8th.
8-10.
God, Sharon.
You have to try something, don't you? I don't know how you get a perfectly horizontal slice on that, but I suppose it's possible.
Well, we've seen the 7 and 9 go. I don't remember seeing this 8-10 go in a big match, or an ACST match.
I mean, but we have already seen feats of the impossible here in the final. I mean, what is it? It's the same lanes. It's the same lanes that anyone can walk into here. It's Leda lanes. You can walk in any time and bowl with your family. And in fact, someone probably will when all is said and done. But here, for this brief, glorious moment with 2 nations under one roof, magic starts to happen. 3-5.
For the spare. Oh.
And then sometimes witchcraft happens as well. 3-pin only.
You know, those only go 50% of the time. Those 2 pinners.
All right, here we go.
I thought I would have made up for the bad 50% all by my lonesome.
That's for pros. Pros are hitting their object 67 and 70% of the time. So it's just surprising that there are that many cherry picks like that.
Well, I'd call myself an average Joe, but that would shortchange Joe Smith's accomplishments. 105 for a 277. No, sorry. Reading the wrong score. I've lost my mind here. 120 for 255.
That's right. Well, Justin is going to probably pass Fry and be the high bowler here in the second after his 138 in the first.
So, I mean, again, 2 very deserving teams here, and we have the excellent versus the extraordinary.
He's on a strike. Remember, he's building himself a sandwich.
And there's still time for the flip. The script to flip if Greg Gouillard does not flip his consonants. 5-pin. See
Good.
ya.
Nice job, Tim.
Tim Jalbert with a spare. Back-to-back, 19, and another.
All right, the sandwich will not have any bread on top. The double-decker, that is.
Stick a toothpick in it, it's done. 1-7.
So you got to use a knife and fork on this unless you're ready to get dirty.
All right, come on, Josh.
All right. So an 8 after the run of spare strikes for Waters. He's at 143
One down. Go.
through 9.
So with one more mark, you can pass Seaholm's string.
I was about to say that. Good job. Nice noticing.
Thank you.
Well, not only that, he's just passed Seaholm for total.
Gone! Tim Jalbert with a 20 box.
All right, Caleri.
Four Horsemen at 8-pin.
Caleri's with no wood go at about a 20% rate. Four Horsemen go at about a 36% rate. So that back pin knocks your chances down in half, roughly.
Good runs at pin slides in front of the 6.
I admire how clean and white, how shiny these pins are. Crisp.
Brand new pins put in a few Easter Classics ago. I think it was right before the second of 2 that Chris Merrill won, in fact.
That's a 10. How many he didn't leave many pins standing, but a 152, and he's at 290 through 2, and now the leader among all bowlers, despite Seaholm's 173. How about a 152, 138? Things that start adding up.
I've lost track of my years, but the Easter Classic, first of all, is a 20-string competition as Jalbert gets this fill, and it's 6 on the first ball of the strike fill. And this one for count. 20-string, and that is 20 games, all in one day, every Easter Sunday here at Leda. A storied competition dating back to 1992, I believe it is. Gary Carrington won the first one. Austin Barnes has won the most recent one.
Hey, string lead. The tide has maybe turning.
Okay, so
That 93 pin lead is now 90.
and mark aside.
Yep. They have to do to Academy what Academy did to them in the first.
Kroll thought he could. 6-7. That does load 8 on the spare. 3-pin wilts over on Danny's side. That pin only.
They're actually going to Fenway Academy with a 602 in the first. They're going to be just a little bit above here in the second.
Oh, that would have a chance there.
Oh.
Ball deflects just around the head fan.
Just leaving that door open.
Kroll takes a 9 box. And Harris takes 10.
All right, I've seen a half a dozen strings where a team has beaten another team by more than 100 during the string. So this is very much in reach. Yeah. Academy just hit 1,300.
So 650.
Yeah.
So we are north of a 130 average for the team.
Oh.
Harris rips that away. And a Justin Waters 152 string.
All right. Naked 7-pin. It's gone. This one is no longer a laugher.
4-pin chips out.
Greg, you were there covering it last year. Fenway Academy came back from a pretty pretty significant deficit in that one on their way to the virtual tie in the left. I want to say 40, 60 pins swings happened in the last string in your match last year up in Moncton between the teams.
And it got down to the narrowest of margins.
Okay,
Cole
that's a tough fill.
Fairfield's 2.
Yep.
But there you are. It's a 6-pin victory in the string.
They won the string. Remember, they were down by a lot in that. They were down by over 50 in that string. They just came back. So,
and that is officially confirmed, by the way, 618 to 612.
All right. Hey, you guys ready to take it home?
Jordan Britton.
All right, Paul, welcome back, my friend.
Let's pause 10.2 seconds for station identification with Jordan Britton.
All right, here we go. This is Jordan Britton, Paul Grant, Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner, simulcast here, the ICC 2024 Championship between Academy Lanes and Fenway Academy. Coming down the stretch here. Final game of this 3-string match. Academy Lanes holds an 87-pin lead. One game from the championship.
Chris Merrill for Fenway Academy, 6-9-10, 7 left. 2 pieces, 1 on each side. 1-2-4-9 for Corey Packard. 87-pin lead is not safe for this caliber of bowlers.
Corey looking to run the 3 here.
Chops out 2, 1 on the 9. Merrill tries to send it over, almost.
Oh, it doesn't take the 10 though, wow.
Could have used that.
Wow, what a bid, great shot.
His high single 195, high triple 492, high 5 744 for Chris Merrill. 2 R's, 2 L's. 127 current average. Corey Packard at 10. Corey 195, high single career high average for a season 130, 455 high triple, high 5 738. Currently averaging 118. Look for his 3rd championship match. They're 1 string away if they can hang on. Chris Merrill at 10.
That second string, big numbers from both teams, 618 to 612 in favor of Fenway. It's crazy. It felt like such a massive momentum swing for Fenway Academy, but they only gained 6 pins the entire game. And the deficit is 87 now for Fenway.
Second box, 3rd string, Corey Packard. 2 perfect, spread eagle. Here's Chris Merrill. 4 horseman. 1
break off the head, but that might not be done.
1, 2, 4. So that what could be a problem behind.
Corey notes it felt that way because it was a 130-plus pin deficit at one point. Academy got off to a huge start to start that second game.
Merrill does knock it down. Spare.
Good start for Merrill.
There's one of many they need. I mean, 695 in that first string. I mean, that's unheard of most of the time.
I mean, just brutal for Fenway, where you throw a 602, you feel good about yourself, and you're down 93 pins. It's just remarkable.
Corey is 6 that time. 4 pins out the deficit. It's down to 83 in a ball, minus a ball.
Come on, Josh, let's go. Let's go now, let's go.
Cole Fry, one of the best bowlers in Maine. 121 average, 199 high single, high triple 469, high 5 729. Maine State titleist we mentioned earlier over Chris Merrill. Maine State Opens 10 stringer on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Josh Daly check mark 5 middle, 3 6 10 right. Fry 7 8 7 to 9. So we can use that wood somehow.
It's good wood. See if we can come up a little bit more, it's even better, but I still don't hate it.
Daly got half the equation.
Come on, Josh. Go, buddy.
Cole red line to Harvard here.
Just missed. He would, but too accurate. Gets a giggle out of that one. Daly a 9 on the object for himself. Cole trying to gain 1 more pin to get it slightly closer, which he does. 10 to start the final string.
Wherever you can get it, it's a good stick. You gotta chip away.
Don't try to play hero ball.
You have 97 boxes down 82 pins.
Talk about Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
Yeah, so obviously, hopefully some of you guys, if you're watching this on Candlepin Corner, we appreciate it. If not, if you're tuning in through Candlepin Bowling Network, we appreciate you being here also. But hey, you can give us a follow or a subscription on YouTube, Candlepin Corner.
3-9 drop.
We host, you can see the signs at the top of your screen. Skins at Leda Lanes. Just entered our second season, filmed 2 episodes on Sunday. So you'll see those broadcasts posted probably in the next few weeks. So yeah, we appreciate anybody that's watching on CBN to also give us a follow.
They missed that chance. Frustrated that shot. 2-4-6 for Fry. This would be something.
Off the wall.
Oh, what a bid. Cole twice on the head pin, but 2 splits.
It's a power plant special today. Missed the second, make the third. 10.
Again, you see those indicators on the left side under Cole's last name. He's the yellow box indicating hit the head pin, and the red circle indicating a split.
Both 19 through 2 in the final string match. If we tie somehow, a 1-string roll-off till somebody wins. Well, at least 1 overtime string. Then it comes to a 2-box roll-off after that. Jeremy Seum set the tone in the first. 172, 7 marks in a row, 8-mark performance. Now at 277 through 2.
Only at 105 that second game. Wants to bounce back in a big way.
Yeah, you see a lot. Big game and let down. Not on purpose, of course. Spread eagle there. Now they're starting to get punches. Here's Joe Smith in the third spot. 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right on the triangle. 45% conversion rate. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Seum gets 4 of the 6.
Big shot here for Joey.
No.
Oh, too thin. Wow.
Seum archer pin for 9. Smith gains with a 10.
Gains another.
Chipping away, not enough right now, but it helps. Every pin counts.
They can gain 1 pin a box. They're gonna win this whole thing. So
Down
just
82.
gotta chip away.
Minus the ball. Still early in the third. They've had wins by over 100 pins several times during this tournament. Jeremy 2-8 Worcester. Smith lightly hit. 5-1 split. Decent wood to maybe help. He's got a high single of 209, high triple 456, high 5 695. Is Mother got him involved? Oh, wow, what a shot for Seum.
Where's Greg? Worcester finally goes down.
Smith answers. No. Thought he had it. Joe made 4 TV appearances in the past. In the 2009 Pro Series Singles Elimination Tournament. 10. 20-2. Jeremy 19 the ball. 1 mark for each side. 3 is 82 in the match for Academy Lanes. Look at his second title in 3 years and number 3 overall.
Justin Waters joins Jeremy Seaholm in the 400 watch. He is 290 through 2.
Incredible. Waters world.
So all he's got to do is hit his average and then some. He's going to be well over.
Clipman Eagle. All of a sudden, Punch City.
Yeah, even on the pinning.
Fenway can't take advantage so far. And Tim Jalbert, full horseman in the post. Waters going 2 into 3.
Takes 2, looking at 10 now.
Grab that 10.
Jalbert, this would be a beautiful shot.
Good effort, full post.
Where we needed to be, just couldn't carry the corners.
Tim's high single 183, high triple 477, a high 5 721 out of Academy Lanes Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Waters 10.
Great 10 out of that. That's all you can do.
Jalbert takes 9, ball rolls away out of bounds.
Academy picks up a pin.
Back up to 83, 1 hit apiece.
They're in string number 3 of 3. Academy Lanes holding an 83 pin lead in the match.
Tim has won 2 Pro Series events, was a runner-up on TV to his good friend Jimbo Ayotte. They rolled together in the Friday Night Pro League, Academy 2. They won it a couple of seasons ago, 2 seasons ago.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
this.
Speaking of getting punchy,
1-8.
this is not a split. They're all in a bunch here.
Jalbert, beautiful ball. First strike.
Oh, it's gotta
It
go.
goes. One goes one way, one goes the other. Separate ways, strike.
Fenway taking 2 hits in at this point.
You don't see a goal like that too often.
Why did she cut this?
Trouble 4, brutal.
Now just needs to get as many as he can. Make this a 7 or an 8 box and call it a success.
So drop at 19, the ball through 2.
Heck of a start here for Tim.
Waters trying to pin out. And a tough 5. That's a big swing. Jalbert a spare. Waters a 5. Waters 15 through 2. Jalbert 19, the ball through 2. Leaders down to 78. 2 hits to 1. The Fenway Academy. Lots of time to go. They need lots of marks to get there for their first title. Anchor ball is Danny Harris. Fireballer in the pocket. 6, 7, 4, 7, 10.
3 pieces of wood right up at the top of the plate here. See how we can spin these around.
Brian Kroll. Textbook shot, 9.
All right, Brian, go get it. Put a face on it, buddy.
He's got 2 pieces of wood in the back that are going to go take out the 4 and 7, but he's got to spin the front one around. How's he going to do it?
Harris almost. Brian, 121 league bowler, high single, 196, high triple, 478 from Stowe, Massachusetts. For a spare, missed it.
These bowlers looking to grab 10 again. Every pin's so important.
Harris gets to 10. Brian, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third for a 10. Danish won World's Win 2022 class with Academy Lanes, trying to get his second. 3 Friday Night Pro League championships, including last year with Central 3. Played soccer growing up. And he kicks all down. Strike! What a shot!
Right
What a
on
strike!
time. Right on time to Danny Harris.
Kroll pounding 7, 4, 7, 10. Tough split.
Big one from Danny. Both teams are going to take a strike and a spare in. So the lead should be in the 70s here for Academy. Plenty of room to go.
Kroll, a tough shot. Trying to get a kick of the wood. The 10 goes. How does a 7 not fall? Wow. That's ridiculous. What a cruel game sometimes.
Sorry.
Brian had some words to say about that shot. We won't air it. 10.
Good stick, good stick.
20 through 2. Update, top of the order from Jordan Britton.
All right, so as we head into the second trip here, we have Academy Lanes 1396 to Fenway Academy 1318. 12 strikes, 37 spares for Academy, 14 strikes, 23 spares for Fenway. These guys are putting on a show here, all over 600 every game thus far. Looking to continue that trend here.
Including a 695 mind-boggling first. Here's Chris Merrill.
695, unbelievable.
Stars and strikes. Russ Neely, Jody Neely center. Russ Jr. Jody. Russ Sr. in the Candlepin Hall of Fame. 5, 9, 10 left right from Merrill. Above the WN Sports banner. Here's Corey Package. Bonds away, baby! That went quick. Strike.
What a nuke. Strikes don't go much faster than that. That was a bomb.
Yeah, strike update. Merrill, nice out, 9. 36 through 3. Back at 26 plus 2 big ones.
Wait for that wood, Corey. Can you pull up the graphic again?
I mean,
So we have
strikes
27 strikes combined in the match, 13 for Academy, 14 for Fenway. The big difference, though, is 37 spares for Academy and only 23 for Fenway. Both pinning extremely well, but those spares, 14 extra for Academy. All the difference.
Chris crossing over. 6-pin rearranged slightly, 9 to the left, 10 in the corner. Wood to help.
Just looking at Academy stats throughout the week, their major gainers have been just in their pinning. They pin so exceptionally well. But Fenway's matching that. As Corey's on the head pinning again. Academy has just done such an unbelievable job of making shots. They're just putting on a clinic this game. And
Merrill spare.
building a massive lead because of it. So Merrill, that's 46 plus a ball through 4.
5 middle, 3-6-10 to the right of the 5 for Corey Packard. Second ball on the strike on lane 33 at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. 7 is the fill. 33 through 3 here in the third.
So we have a 69 pin advantage. I'm not going to say it.
Closest spin in a while.
Corey looking to continue this pinning trend. Run it down.
Press.
Takes 2, still good pins nonetheless.
9 box, 42 through 4. Quick update from Jordan Britton.
Looking at these, as we continue to talk about these marks, the fills have been astronomical for Academy. Corey Packard averaging over 6, Josh Daly averaging over 7, Jeremy Seaholm averaging 6.5, Justin Waters averaging 8 on a spare, and Danny Harris averaging 6 as well. Jeremy Seaholm's strike fill average, 12.3. That is massive.
The power of the double strike.
That'll do it.
12 fry, 3-6 pair chance. Here's Josh Daly. 2 perfect,
Hard
4-2
again.
split. Try for a spare. He has it.
Shot there for Cole. 3 marks on the board for Fenway.
Daly, good try. Will it go? Just about.
Wow. What a bid from Josh, leaving just a 3-pin. Going to look to face it for a 10. He gets
Starts for
5.
9. He'll be 24 on the 18th this month. The scary thing is, how good can he get?
Yeah, both of these teams are a great mix of veteran leadership and young guns. And you're seeing 2 of those young guns on display right now. 2 guys who have a good chance to control this game for quite a long time. Cole Fry and Josh Daly, former teammates, now facing each other in the ICC finals.
Fry's bonus 3.
Caleri for Josh. 6-pack plus the 8-pin for Cole. Nice piece of wood there.
Oh, and it came in Daly's area.
Sent the
Wow.
piece over to Josh, try to help him out. What a guy.
Play the wood.
Could have set him up a little better.
Almost got it.
Oof, no corner pin. Great
If that
bid there
knocked
for
Josh's pin down, that would have been a reset for Josh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fry a 10. 42 through 4. Daly a 10.
Josh takes 10. That was his first time off the head pin.
38 through
Still
4.
under par though.
Yep. Jeremy Seaholm's quest for 400. He's at 277 coming in. Right now 19 through 2.
The deficit now is 74 for Fenway.
Still manageable. Not easy. Still manageable. Not out of it yet.
Still is enough for him, no question.
We've seen Friday Night Pro League matches, 49 pins hitting the final 2, and teams have lost.
Couple
with
double strikes. Couple double strikes, yeah, and this lead could be cut in half and plus some very, very quickly. So Academy has to keep the foot on the gas. They're no stranger to these leads getting cut, but they are pretty consistent at keeping the foot on the gas pedal.
Jeremy's on a spare. 7, 1, 2, 10. 26 through 2. Smith 1, 4, 7, 10. Looking for his third 10 in the row to stop the third.
Good look here for Jeremy. Has that piece of wood helping cover the 10.
Just missed inside.
Bye. Tough miss there for Jeremy. See what Joey gets out with. Only, this might be 2.
7 for Smith.
He's going to stay up and fight. Jeremy's already won the box, but can gain 2 more here.
27 through 3. Jeremy does just that.
That's the ball he was looking to throw on the second one. I think we call that a Paul Grant special, although the 10-pin wasn't there. I think that still was a
36 through 3 for Jeremy Seaholm. Memorable first spin. He'll never forget that one. 172. Dazzling performance. Smith on the head pin. Another split.
Another tough
4 on the
split.
6. Give that man a break.
mini goalposts.
Seaholm hit the head pin. It finally flops. 7, 9, 10.
A little light for Jeremy, but
Looking how to play this wood. How you playing the wood here, Jordan?
see how it settles here. That piece of wood in the back's changing my opinion. So we have the 7, 8, 9. Probably going right tip of that wood that's out front on the left side. See if he can spin it around, push that angled piece in the back.
Good effort. Ran out of real estate.
Spin it over. Joe grabs one. See if Jeremy can grab this stick to gain another pin, push the lead to 85.
It does. They're slowly but surely nudging away, but now it's back up, like Jordan said, 85. The mark situation, Jordan.
Here comes Tim Jalbert, who's on a strike for Fenway.
Let's go now.
Chris Merrill also sitting on a spare. Danny Harris is on a strike in the second as well. So 2-1. One of those fills is coming right now for Tim Jalbert. 85 pins the deficit.
3-6 wobbling 10 on a strike.
Great chance to cash in for Jalbert. Waters would love one here.
1-2-10.
Nice mix on the 3-pin. Ooh, almost carried the 10. 2-pinner here for Waters. Hopefully carry the 10. Tim just trying to run the line.
Or spare, too accurate.
Punches straight through. Takes 8. Still a good 18, but obviously he wanted that spare. They need everyone they can get, down 77 at this point. Big one for Waters here. Keep the pressure on.
Just missed. Justin's high single 192, high triple 456, high 5 736.
I don't think it's going to be long before he sees a 200.
Especially Ryan's Millis. Jalbert at 10.
Pins move okay there.
You think? Waters field goal for an 8. 23 through 3.
It's a +2 there.
Jalbert 37 through 3. Leads down to 75. Hasn't moved the needle too much though. Got to get some more.
Wow, so a stat from Corey Lisi out of 500 possible pins that they've had up on the plate, they've only left 19 standing.
That is insane.
Oh, in game one.
Game one. That's still insane.
19 pins standing in
That
the first
is
game.
absolute bowling.
Just a clinic.
Clinic, yes.
En route to a 695.
How to bowl in the worlds.
101.
Corey Lisi. Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner collaborating together to bring you this World Championship Finals match. Leda Lanes, National Hampshire. Jalbert 6-10, spare chance.
What a final it's been. Non-stop action here. This crowd has loved every minute of it. Both Academy teams putting on a show.
Waters too accurate. A lot of punching out all of a sudden, but really Fenway hasn't really taken advantage of it yet so much.
No, the door has been left open, but they haven't really been able to go on a run to really deplete this deficit. The only time they went on a run was just to respond to Academy's second when they were down 130.
Jarek Berrigan went for a run on lane 34, trying to show off his hair.
That flow deserves to be seen. Oh, there he gave us the wow. Wow. Let me play the Baywatch music for that.
Must be using Prel shampoo.
Get this guy sponsored, Head and Shoulders or something.
Jalbert missed it. That was a tough piece of wood.
We got to find out what products he uses.
Yeast shampoo. Waters, good effort.
Oh, good offer there. Good offer. Both guys looking to pin out here.
Jalbert, an 8.
Paulie must add the coach says hello, since it's best.
Bring back the coach, Wayne Britton. Waters,
Oh,
that right
only
in the
one.
middle.
Oh, all right.
Between the 4 and
Wow.
the 8, right between the eyes.
Waters thought that Jalbert was taking him out. Maybe the only way that they can mount that comeback is to put a pin right in between the eyes of Justin Waters.
Quick update, Mark situation, the lead in the match.
So as we head in, we have one mark sitting on the board. So Chris Merrill has a spare. Everybody else is markless. And I can't stay open for our Canadian viewers. The lead is 75 for Academy. Oh, excuse me, because of the green highlight for Danny, I missed it. Danny was on a strike, so we are even. I apologize. Still adjusting to the new graphics. Danny looking to double up. Oh, he's not done.
3 and the 10, baby split. Brian Kroll, 3-7-8. Above the Candlepin Corner skin sign.
See if Brian tries to play with the 3-pin in that piece of wood meat.
They could use it. Look at that. Wow.
Rocks that 3-pin, but it stays up. Danny should just try to make this clean, I'd imagine.
He carried the 3, not the 10 somehow.
He threw his hands up. He's not trying to play that wood.
And look at that. And that's a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third.
If Brian wanted to know, all he had to do was ask.
There you go, buddy.
Danny Harris a 10 to match.
Brian Kroll 3 10s to start on the head pin twice, 1 split.
So advice to our viewing audience, if you want Jordan Britton to predict your NCAA brackets in March Madness, do not ask him.
Yeah, don't ask me for that. I'll help you play a shot or two every so often, but don't ask me who's going to win what. Yeah, every so often, not every time. Corey gave me I don't know about that, but every so often I'm okay. 9 drop of the plank, I know how to hit it, I don't actually hit it. Again, that's why I'm back here.
Danny drills 9, 4 pin above the WN Sports banner.
Let's see if Brian Kroll can run the line here.
Oreo cookie got the cream in the middle, left the wafers on the outside. You got to eat the good stuff. Spare for Harris.
Put on the gas pedal for Academy. The crowd goes wild.
Roll a 9. Did you eat Oreo cookies growing up? You still eat them?
I still eat Oreo cookies.
You take the wafers off?
I got to do the Oreo thins now.
Do you take the wafers off, eat the cream first?
Oh no, I'm just going.
See, I used to put ice cream. I used to put a little scoop of ice cream in between the Oreo cookies.
No, I'm just going for it. I don't need milk. Just give me. Come on, professional fat guy here. I ain't scared. All right, so as we head into the third trip here, Academy 15-13, Fenway Academy 14-28. The lead is 85. 13 strikes, 38 spares for Academy.
30 boxes to go.
See if Corey Packard can get another one for these guys. Oh, wow, I saw that pin come off the wall. I thought for sure it was gone.
Chris Merrill finds the pocket. He gets 8. 5 wiggles, 7
Get
holds
off,
up.
Come on.
Red line for Corey Packard, more than likely.
Yeah, just send it straight back. Piece of wood cover in there, no room for error. Just red line. See ya.
Spare.
There
You knew right away. Merrill with the wood. No.
No 7. His corner pins have not been friendly to Fenway today.
Chris a 10. Corey 52 in the ball at the half. Merrill 56 at the half.
And again, we do have to thank our viewers again, pushing 500 just on CBN. I don't have the count for Candlepin Corner, but probably over 500 combined. We appreciate you guys being here with us. Jordan Britton, Paul Grant on the call, Corey Alisi on the sticks, stats.
Oh, bumps away, baby strike, whoa!
And Packard on the bombs. What a time. Corey Packard, strike on spare.
63 F, 73 plus 2 through 6, wow. Merrill with a 6-pack.
This has become
Slides over,
it's gonna go.
and it goes!
Nice shot. This has become Academy's MO, though. In the semifinals in 2022 against Outlaw Rides, in the finals against Lucky Strike in 2022, in the semifinals against A+ today, and now they get a big lead. They let you crawl back in, and they just step on your throat.
74 to ball through
not
6.
so fast. These guys, they don't blink.
But down 95. Josh
Daly.
Daly.
Come on. Sit
5.
up tight.
Jordan, do these next couple of boxes. Go right ahead.
You got it. Cole Fry's off to the right. He's going to leave 3 of the 4 horsemen. Both these guys just looking to run the line. Josh does have a helper. Gets on his object. And, oh, man, just a little too full to carry that 2-pin. Cole down the line. He's on it. Spare in the 5th for Cole Fry. He's full, 52 in a ball, excuse me. 5. Josh Daly checks his 10. Good pins. The lead is 95. Academy with a strike. Corey Packard's box. Danny Harris sitting on a spare. Cole Fry has a spare here, and Chris Merrill has one as we come around for the 4th trip. So 2-2 on marks. Academy does have a strike, though. Daly trying to join the party. Got a good kick off the wall to break up the split. Let's see what this wood does, though, because I don't love it. Cole, strike on spare. What a ball from Cole Fry. He is 72 plus 2 through 6. Outstanding. We got to see how Josh plays this because I don't love the wood. He just drives it home. It's going to go. When you throw the ball 43 miles an hour, you just spray and pray. It worked.
He had 46 out with the old and with the new.
Unbelievable.
Cancer Exhibition at Portsmouth recently.
Big shot there for Josh Daly to somewhat match Cole Fry, at least keep pace with him a bit here. The lead is 77, 3 marks to 2 in favor of Academy. Joe and Jeremy both markless here. But again, looking to join in on the fun. Jeremy throws the ball for it, but was a bit full. 2-1 split. Joey Smith's on the headband. That is yucky. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That sounds good. The numbers are all sequential, but rather spread out, and he's got no help. Oh, Jeremy plays it off the wall. Almost walked the dog. Leaves just the 4-pin. Joey Smith, are you kidding me? Oh, just could not carry the 9. What a bid. Both our bowlers shooting around here. Jeremy checks 10. That's a good pin. Joe matches as well.
Jeremy started bowling at 3 years old. He got interested watching Channel 5 with his grandfather. Big fan of Tom Ulster, Ed Zernicke, Tom and Mike Morgan, Craig Holbrook. Richie from Framingham, Mass, now Marlborough, Massachusetts.
And that put us at the halfway point in the game. 77's the lead for Academy.
Mix up.
Joey Smith matched that 6-7, 8-10 that Waters hit earlier. Unfortunately for Joe, he had the 9 as well. So, but he learned. He took notes. Jeremy trying to make a pretty one. He's got a head pin. Looking at 4 on the plate here. Joe try to snap that wood, see what happens. Oh, wow, what a shot.
Outstanding.
What a beautiful shot. Joe Smith shooting with the best of them. Excellent shot. That is 56 and a ball through 6 for Joe Smith. Slow start, but a big spare there. 3 head pins in a row.
Leads back down
3
to
splits.
Sorry, John. Back down to 74. What's the mark situation, please?
So as we look at it now, Fenway has 3, 2 spares and a strike. And Academy has the same thing, 2 spares and a strike. Danny Harris has one coming up. All of Fenway's are not until the next trip. Both Waters and Jalbert are markless here. Maybe not for long. The ball Waters just threw, but he unfortunately has a 2-1 split. 2, 4, and 10. So he goes. Oh, he might take it. Wow. A late break there. What was a 2-1 is now just a 2-pinner here. He's got the 2-4. Piece of wood walked over, wrapped around, and took the 10. Waters back-to-back head pin shots. See if he can cash in. He's on it. Nice shot, Justin Waters. That is 41 and a ball through 5. After that tough 5 box in the beginning, Justin's off to a slow start, but he's going to look to get it going here as Academy. Looks to put Fenway away. Hoist their 2nd ICC trophy in the last 3 years.
All right, come on, right back. Come on, Justin, let's go. One, sit with Corey and Josh.
Academy wins this one, man, and we're talking dynasty for this Academy Lanes team. Obviously, we lost our 2 ICC championships in 2020 and 2021. When you look back, they've won. This would be 3 of the last 6 for Team Academy Lanes. Waters way off the head pin, but a real great break. Looking at a triangle, the 1, 2, and the 3. Jalbert's on the head pin. He drives through. Again, the head pin's overrated in this game. Don't you forget it. For Waters, it's not a break until you make it. Let's see if he can cash in. He's all over a beautiful ball from Justin Waters. Great time to get hot here. 58 and a ball through 6. Jalbert finds a hole.
That's a Paul Grant shot. They just can't get anything going. Once they start getting going, they can answer right back.
That's what Academy does, man. It's just they keep the foot on the gas. They're not phased by a team putting a little bit of pressure on them.
Tough time for a 3, brutal. That's a Southwest Airlines want to get away moment.
Tough time for that as Fenway's doing everything they can to try to bite into this lead. Only two trips left. 4 boxes per bowler. 89 has 6. 89 is the deficit. And that scoreboard is getting shorter, so Fenway Academy needs to get it going. Starts here with Brian Kroll.
Haven't moved the needle that much.
Danny on a strike. I'm sorry.
Oh, buddy, I like it.
No, Corey's on a strike. I apologize. apologize. Danny was open. Brian Kroll, beautiful ball. Drops 9.
Danny's on a spare, I thought.
Oh, I'm looking at Brian. That's why he was on a spare. That was half. There's Danny cashes in. I'm here.
Spare 7 spare.
Big spare in the 5th. 66 and a ball through 5 for Danny Harris. Kroll needs to cash in here. He's on it. Spare in the 5th for Brian Kroll. 49 and a ball. The lead is 96 for Academy. Colorful words. We apologize if we're watching with children. Danny Harris looking to load up. What a ball. Drops 8. Is that piece of wood way up? Can just go red line, just like we saw with Corey Packard earlier this game. Red line, drive it home. Brian Kroll just off the head pin. He takes 5 on his film and put him at 54 through 5. Danny Harris at 74. Oh, Danny played the left side and still sent back. Nice shot there for Danny Harris. He is 84 in a ball through 6. Oh, Brian sneaks the head pin late. Unfortunately, still looking at the 10.
Back up to triple digits as of right now, minus his blocks. 100 pin leads. Academy now
100 even.
This is not looking good for Fenway Academy.
Academy has the mark lead. They have 3 spares and 1 strike heading into the 4th trip.
3 years in a row in the finals, right, for Fenway?
Yes. No, 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. Three months. 4th time in the finals, rather.
And Fenway has 2 spares and a strike. Corey Packard on a strike on 33. Chris Merrill on a spare. He's in the pocket. Bang! What a ball! That's the start that Fenway needed here going into the 4th trip. Chris throws a hammer.
And that's on a spare.
Big chance for Corey to answer.
He's on a strike after a spare.
See if he can double up. What a ball. Almost a banana split. Unfortunately for Casey McCool, it breaks up. Fortunately for Corey Packard,
he's disappointed. Right side lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire.
I like this for Corey, though. He's got that piece angled pretty nicely. If he can go red line, I think he kicks the ball over. He should sweep those 2 pins, no problem. The ball should work itself over. Let's see if Corey can ride it. Red line to Harvard. Oh, he didn't carry the 10. Wow.
And like the transit system, not on time.
By the reaction of everybody else, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought that was the way to play that shot. Heck of a bid from Corey. Takes 9 on the strike, though. Still a big 19. He takes a 9 box as well.
Chris won a 2022 World Singles Championship winner, the 2021-2022 Easter Classic 2 years in a row. 2019-2022 Maine State Champion. Runner-up this year, 2022 ICBA Championship winner also.
Merrill looking to double up. He gets by. Carries the 10, gets the corner out of the way. Loves to see that. Corey's probably. Oh, we did have a pin that was sticking up in the pit, but that did end up falling down. Corey's eyes aren't so great, so we needed some help there. Packard looking to get on the head. He does, breaks up the split, 2, 4, and 7, maybe the 2-7. I will stay up and fight. I don't know if I love that piece of wood, but the cap looks to be sticking between the 2. See if Corey can drive it home. Yeah! There it goes. Beautiful shot there from Corey. Corey Packard, 100 and a ball through 8. Merrill takes a 7, has him at 109. The lead is 93.
Let's go.
Cole Fry, Josh Daly stepping up. Cole is on a strike, Josh is on a spare. See if Cole can double up. What a ball. Can't carry the corner. Josh Daly on a spare. Through the heart, takes only 5. Cole looking to cash in, he's on it. Spare, on strike for Cole Fry, 82 in a ball. Through 7. Josh Daly takes just one, now going to look to grab 2 for an 8. He does. That puts Josh at 71 through 7. The lead is 86. Cole Fry looking to load up here in the 7th. On the head pin, what a ball. Carries the 7th. Josh Daly, another one a little bit too full. See if he can't break up the split. That 4-pin is fighting for its life. Loses that wood off the plate. 2 and 1. Cole looking to cash in again. Cole Fry stays hot. Big spare there for Cole. Daly trying to cut it over. Takes just a 4. So Cole sitting at 111 plus a ball. The lead now is under 80. Should be 75, now 76 with Daly getting that single pin. Taking a 9. 76 is the lead.
Let's go.
Fenway has picked up 11 in the game. Still some work to do, but there is time. Joey Smith gets by, but gets a nice break. He takes 7 on his fill. Jeremy on the 3-pin. Joe in his last 3 boxes, he had 3 head pin hits and 3 splits, so I think he figured, I'm just going to try off the head pin, see if I can get a better result. He does. I like this shot. Oh. Helicopters at wood. Only takes 1, though. He's got the 7-10 split. Jeremy trying to run the line here, plays it outside and takes just the head pin. Decent chance at a 10, though. Joey Smith gets 1, takes 9, puts him at 72. Jeremy looking to run it down. He grabs 3 to match the 9. That puts him at 72 through 7. He's going to have to string some marks together if he wants a 400. Obviously, his team wants the pins.
And actually, 69. They got marks on the side.
Jeremy is on 400 watch still. Joey's off. Had the Caleri, carried the 9-pin.
If Jeremy didn't get that, if Jeremy just had an average first string around 122, 50 pins less than that 172,
you'd have about a square
we're
match.
talking 19-point lead.
Yep.
19-pin lead.
Unbelievable. Jeremy throws a good ball there, gets to 7, 9, and 10. Joe trying to run the line. He gets by the head pin. See if Jeremy plays this wood. Way left, way right. He's going left. Sends it over. Doesn't carry the 7. The 10 looked like it was going to go, but did not. So Jeremy's got the 7-10 split. Jeremy gets by. I'm sorry. Joey gets by. So Jeremy can grab 1 and stay even. That looks good. Oh, he sends it over. Wow, pretty 10. Pretty 10. Pick up another pin. That is going to put Academy's lead up to 70 now as they gain another pin.
And what's the mark situation, Jordan?
So
right
mark situation right now, we have Justin Waters on a spare here. Danny Harris will be on a spare when he comes up. And then next time around, Corey Packard and Cole Fry both will be on spare. So 3-1 in favor of Academy at this moment.
Fenway Academy and Greg Lear's Miracle Zone right now.
Justin Waters loading up. He's off, but wow, oh my goodness, hold on a second. That's about the way the day has gone for Academy. Even when they've missed, they've still made. Justin off the head pin, but takes 9. 79 is the lead now. Tim gives a good bid at the Caleri minus the 10. Hold on a second. Wood left at the lights here. Justin trying to drive this home. He does. Spare in the 7th for Justin Waters. He is 77 in a ball.
3 in a row.
3 marks in a row.
Waters World.
Despite not hitting the head pin since the 5th box. Again, the head pin overrated, friends.
But 47% of the time you hit the head pin, it results in a mark. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Sometimes doesn't feel that way, though.
So still 3 marks to 1 in favor of Academy. 79 pin lead. That is going up here. Jalbert punches the half Worcester. Waters needs 33 on the end here for 400. He's on the head pin. gets himself 7. That's going to put him at 84 through 7. Now just needs 16 pins total. I'm sorry, 26 pins. Tim Jalbert gives a great bid at the Worcester. Fortunately, leaves a 6, 9, and 10. See how Justin plays this one. He goes left, snaps that wood around, but only takes the 4. Looking at the 6, 7. Tim with surely a better chance for 10. Be able to pick up another pin. He's on it. Wow, what a shot from Justin. Are you kidding me? Incredible shots here, pinning well for Academy. Again, the theme of their entire run this tournament. They have pinned so exceptionally well that even when they've been outmarked, they've still found their way into a lead.
Stay tuned for the championship presentation afterwards.
Here come our anchor bowlers finishing up the 4th trip. Brian Kroll. No mark at this point. He's not filling one, I should say. Danny Harris filling his spare. He's off. Another friendly break for Academy. Leaves the 1, 3, 7, and 10. A couple pieces of wood covering the corners here. So
It started Monday with a singles knockout. Now at day 6, the World Championships winding down.
what a week. Again, a great time to shout out Leda Lanes. They have been unbelievable hosts. Again, starting on Monday all the way up through today, Lexi Howard-Booley and her crew have done an unbelievable job hosting this tournament. We can't say enough how much we appreciate them and all the work that they've done.
And there's karaoke with Jordan Britton afterwards, 9 o'clock tonight.
Brian looking to make an incredible shot. Oh, hold on. Leaves a 7. Danny trying to make the 2. See what happens. He makes it.
Two tops to 7.
Unbelievable. Cleared out the 10, and then one of those pieces of wood, the 1 or the 2, snapped high and above and came off the top rope to take the 7. Beautiful spare there for Danny Harris. He just continues to pile it on. That is 4 in a row for Danny.
Brian Kroll with a 10.
4 marks in a row for Danny Harris.
And this is all but over now.
And he's 5 out of 6 per Corey Lisi again on the stats. Thank you. Brian with a great ball. He leaves just a kingpin. Danny for another one. Wow, leaves just a 7. What a ball he's throwing. This lead's going to get now up over 100. Academy Lanes looking primed for another championship. Brian sends it home. Danny Harris looking to make one of his own. He just sneaks by. Danny Harris checks 10.
What's that mean, Jordan?
That's a Paul Grant special right there. Never a good time for that. But as we round the final turn, we are headed for home. I'm going to pass the play-by-play off to Paul Grant. He's going to take us all the way through the final as we crown a new champion in 2024.
All right, it's all but academic, not official yet. Academy Lanes looking good for their second title the last 3 years. It was A+ accounting last year, winning their 5th title. Academy took him on the semis. Corey Packard right down the middle, 3 on the spare. Chris Merrill playing out his string.
Not an ideal fill for Corey, but they'll take any pin they can get at this point. Again, just trying to put it away.
Packard 3 of the 7. Merrill missed the wood for the spare. Every time Fenway made a run, Academy Lanes had an answer. So 2 Academy teams, only one wins it, of course.
I know Ted DeBarro was here at one point. Got to be oozing with pride seeing all these Academy bowlers up here.
Owns with Ernie DeBarro and Josh DeSun waiting in the wings. They do a fantastic job there. Pub 125 also at Academy Lanes.
Some outstanding owners just continue to invest in their building and into the game. Just doing a great job for Candlepin Bowling. Great family.
725 South Main Street in the Bradford section of Haverhill. Stop by and see that championship trophy. Corey Packard for a strike, yes!
Hammer time. Corey looking to secure his 3rd ICC championship. Throws a hammer in the 10th. Starting to line up those nails.
Merrill picks it
Merrill
up.
checks 10. Nice show of sportsmanship from Chris. A great series for him. 353, finished by a strong 129.
And once again, Fenway Academy for the 4th time falls short.
Corey Packard looking to put an exclamation point on his 3rd championship.
And don't be surprised if Fenway's not there next year again.
One of the great guys at Candlepin Bowling here, Corey Packard.
Check mark, 5 middle, 2-4-7 to left. Winding down here at Leda Lanes. Missed the opportunity pin to 2.
Corey takes 9 for a 138. What a finish.
376.
130. 130, 376. 3-game series gives Jack a huge hug.
8
Jack
blocks
going to
to
get
go.
his first championship. Charlie Collins as well going to get his first. And speaking of his first, Josh Daly coming up on lane 34. I got bad news for the people who don't like to hear when Josh Daly wins things.
Nick Norcross will take his 3rd. Justin Waters.
Good bid for Josh, doesn't want to go. Cole drives it home. He is going to take a 400 in the losing
Jordan
effort.
Britton, you got one from them too.
Don't tell people that, Paul.
The other 9.
This is unfortunate, though. This is the one thing I had over Daly. Him and I have become pretty good friends. We bowled together quite a bit. We bowled over the summer now in our Wednesday league. This is the one thing I had over Josh, and now it's gone. So I'm just going to have to find a way to throw 200. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but that's all I can do, I guess.
Cole Fry, 130 in the ball. Daly finishing up, 4 horsemen in the post. Cole Fry on the bonus. Nice ball, but look at this.
Oh,
7-10 split.
broke up decently, but
Better
it
than
still
five.
gets a 7-10.
Not bad, better than we thought, but no wood, no luck. 138 through 9.
Yeah, well over 400 for Cole. A really great series.
Nice slice.
Oh, wow. He wanted that so bad. He tried to cut that thin. What a bid.
We'll talk to some of the bowlers after the championship presentation.
Daly gets by.
97 final string.
Yeah,
Cole
there we
Fry,
go.
8.
I can give Josh that. He only threw a 97 in the clinching game. So I can
346, Cole Fry, a 138, 410.
great
in a losing
exchange from a
effort.
couple young guns there. Again, a lot of respect between Cole and Josh.
Danny Harris, Justin Wells will get the 2nd. Sean Taylor the 2nd. Jeremy Seaholm the 2nd. Corey Packard the 3rd, his 3rd. Mark Recchi previously had 2. Mike Machichi the captain.
Yeah, it can't be said enough about Mike. He took over this team after the 2019 tournament. We lost the Worlds in 2020, and all Mike did during that time was build a powerhouse. Took himself and 2 other bowlers, Corey Packard, Nick Norcross, the only ones remaining, at least at this point. He had Mark Gregory as well. Added Justin Waters and Danny Harris, who had resurrected themselves at that point in their career.
Seal missed his spear. Joe Smith got his.
Added a couple other depth pieces, I won't say who. Won himself a world title. Then after that, got rid of those depth pieces. Added some bigger ones, Charlie Collins, Josh Daly.
Charlie
Now
Collins,
Jack Berrigan here in 2024. And
Charlie-
Mike's going to win his 2nd championship as a manager, if you will. He has built a wagon and has done a great job managing it. Just an outstanding team from top to bottom.
And Charlie Collins is the Terminator. Seaholm, that great first string set the tone. Without that, we're talking a whole different match possibly.
Great ball there from Joey. That was the thing coming out of 2022. They knew if Academy was going to continue to be good, they had to add depth. He went by doing that, again, with Josh Daly, Charlie Collins, Jack Berrigan. Just an outstanding team, top to bottom.
Good boy, Jeremy. So Jeremy won't get to 400 after that 172 start. Under average the last 2, but sometimes there's a letdown. But
Thankfully, a consolation for Jeremy. He's gonna get something a little bigger than a 400. Jeremy now locking up his 2nd ICC championship. Again, one of the great guys at Candlepin, winning another one.
98 final string. 108 for Joe Smith. Make it 361. If this would be a 4-4 tie, if it was a regular round robin. Could be. Yeah.
Justin Waters, again, one of those guys who I mentioned, resurrected his career, came back to the game.
Final 4 boxes. Thanks for watching. Share with your friends and family. Get them out to bowl. Candlepin Bowling Waters strike.
Hammer.
That's where it's gone.
And in the 3 years since he's come back, he's going to get his second title.
Jam and Jalbert strike. Match game PM. You
ball
can
for
do it.
Timmy.
I can do it. 3 boxes left. Please pick up a Candlepin gift card. Your local bowling center. Support your local centers. They work their butts off. Get your friends and family involved in this unbelievable, great game of Candlepin bowling. Nothing like it. Stocking stuffer for any occasion all year round. Think Candlepin gift cards. The gift that keeps on giving. Both on strikes. Their final box of the match.
Waters for the double.
Waters breaks up the eagle. Jam and Jalbert for a double strike. 6, 3 right, 2, 4, 7 left. 2, 4, 7 left. Winding down here at Leda Lanes. Waters spare.
What a shot from Justin.
20 bucks.
It's going to put him over 400 as well. Some big scores here.
Jalbert sweeps it down. Spear on strike.
What a shot for Timmy. Oh, he left Waters hanging.
Waters 124 and a ball.
A good sport. Unfortunately, on the wrong end of a final again for Tim Jalbert, but a class act has bowled incredibly well in both these finals.
107
He will be
ball.
back. You said it, Paul. This team will be back, and Tim Jalbert's a big part of that.
And they're still fairly young. Brian, the veteran bowler in the team, is still very young. Brian, very good bowler still. Doesn't bowl a lot of tournaments, but very clutch a lot of times.
414 for Waters. Needs 5 on the fill to be high man past Cole Fry.
Waters first strike, 9. And what a performance, 133 and a 423 World Championship final match. Waters World. Jalbert 2. Sarcastic cheer from the crowd. 109 final string, 352 for Tim Jam and Jalbert.
Now our anchor bowlers are going to come up. Danny Harris taking a victory lap for Academy Lane's going to try to put the cherry on top here. Danny Harris, 119 through 8. Danny on the head pin. Leaves a 6 in the 8.
Kroll's on the spare. He takes 6. 1, 4, 7, 9. Brian in front of the spare. Almost. He did get it.
Got it. What a shot.
Slow motion spare. I'll take it.
They said, give us one more game. We got this. Give us one more game.
They want a best 2 out of 3 series. And if you lose best 4 out of 7,
I'll
then
sign up for that.
Then a 5 out of 8.
Let me know when to come back. I'm down for that.
Best 6 out of 11.
I'm ready for it.
Best 51 of 100. Just an absolute clinic.
An Academy now, as Bob Lee points out, with Danny Harris grabbing 6 pins there, is over 1,900, a legendary performance, cementing themselves as one of the great teams in this game and a dynasty. Champions in 2018, champions in 2022, and now champions in 2024. Academy is golden again. ICC 2024 champions, Academy Lanes. Paul Grant's going to head down after these guys shake hands, celebrate. We're going to have our trophy presentation, hopefully a little post-match interview here. It's Josh Daly getting ready to celebrate his first. Mike Machichi gets his second. Corey Packard gets his third along with Nick Norcross. Jack Berrigan as well, along with Charlie Collins, both getting their first ICC championship. A lot of emotion down there on the lanes. These guys showing true sportsmanship here. No handshakes, it's hugs all around. A lot of respect between all of these bowlers. They know just how hard it is to get here, how hard it is to capture this trophy. And again, nothing but respect for all these Academy bowlers. An unbelievable performance for Academy Lanes here on lanes 33 and 34 at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. An unstoppable run from beginning to end. Academy Lanes was dominant. Another incredible run through the playoffs. Didn't have to run the gauntlet this time, earned the bye. Earned a hard-fought victory over A+, and then in dominating fashion, takes the ICC championship from Fenway Academy. Josh Daly gets his first. An incredible display of emotion there from Josh. Everybody knows just how bad he wanted this, how hard he's worked for it. Get a picture for him. Get a picture for Mom. Going to get everybody in for a team photo. It will be interesting to note if Danny Harris touches the trophy. After the team won in 2022, he refused to touch the trophy. Whether it's superstition, some kind of belief, I'm not 100% sure. Danny showing off the pink belt. Academy Lanes, your 2024 International Candlepin Champions.
Congratulations, you got your first one.
Thank you.
How's it feeling? Talk right in the microphone.
It's great. I'm tired, exhausted. My hand can't take any more. I got 43 games on me in the week, but it was well worth it with all these guys. Every pin, everything was well worth it.
First string was 695, an epic performance, one for the ages.
That's one of the best strings I've seen by all of us, and we came out and we did it as a team, and we stayed above float, and we did the best we could. I'm really proud of these guys. I'm really happy for them to be on my team with them. I'm really happy Cheech asked me a couple of years ago to be on this team, and I can't thank him enough.
Now you're the co-captain also.
Yeah, that was. He came at the right time. He had some other things to do, but he supported us at the right time, so it was amazing.
How big was Jeremy? It's 172. It seemed like that set the tone for your team.
Oh, my God, that was amazing. That was a way to stay on the hot streak. Jeremy's such a great guy. It helped us go. We all helped each other all week, so it was awesome. I was glad he was able to be part of it.
Let's bring on Jeremy.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeremy. You take away that 172, you blow average at first, and we're talking a different story possibly.
It's a completely different match. And I didn't feel like I threw a different ball. Just didn't mix up as well as it did before. But, man, you got to ride it when you can, I guess.
7 marks, throw 8 in that first string. When you get in that zone, what's up there going through your mind?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Block everything out. Number 2.
Doesn't get old.
3-letter word.
Wow.
Congratulations, Jeremy. Waters World. Great clutch performance again in the big stage.
Thank you, Paul. I can't take all the credit. We got 9 guys on this team. Everyone worked really hard to get here. It's surreal. Wow.
Some of the bench players sometimes people criticize, they don't get enough action. But how key of a role are these people that have come out like Charlie Collins and your team? They don't get a lot of action, but how big are they your team and your success?
These bench players are huge. Even though they bowl went in like maybe 6, 8, 10, 12 strings, when somebody needs a rest, they grab that ball, they step in, and they take care of their job. That's all we can ask of them. These young players are so key to all of us, and just with the youth, they're learning from us adults who have been here before, and it's unreal.
Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Championship. You have the Friday Night Pro League Championship with Central 3 trying to defend this year. Now your second world title.
Unreal. I'm ready to do it again.
You bowl in different houses. You know, Millis is a fast house, but you bowl at Central Park Lanes, the opposite side of the ledger, tough house. You can seem to bowl anywhere no matter what.
Yeah, you just got to, as long as you're on the head pin, and make adjustments when you have to, no matter what house it is. Just if you're on the head pin, things are going to work for you.
A 3-letter word for winning their second championship.
Wow.
Waters World, Justin Waters. Let's beg it back to Jordan Britton to wrap it up.
All right, thank you, Paul. Again, as we wrap this up, we just want to send so many thank yous. First, to all of our viewers at home watching this live on YouTube and the rebroadcast. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us. It's been a great venture between Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in. A huge thank you to Leda Lanes, to Lexi Howard-Booley, her entire staff did an unbelievable job hosting us this week, an unbelievable tournament. Dave Barber, Allie Barber, who ran this tournament, again, unbelievable effort, seamless. doing a great job all week long to make sure a great tournament went on. We appreciate their work so much. From everybody at Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner, I'm Jordan Britton, Paul Grant, Corey Alisi, Bob Lee, Duncan McDougall, Anthony Leonardi, the entire crew, the entire staff. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in with us, and we will see you next time